lightsaber thing.
I'd go and see that.
Yeah, I would totally go see that.
Let's do this.
Fencing with lightsabers sounds really cool. Yeah, only if they play Star Wars theme in the background.
That's what I gotta do.
And we're on.
Mm-hmm. I have to check it out. So I was in Pittsburgh over the weekend at the Benedum Center watching The Lion King.
Oh,
And
You
there's
like it?
oh yeah, it's the third time we've seen
Oh,
it. So
I like some of the small changes.
yeah,
You
yeah,
were different.
yeah. Not the movie, the Broadway show.
Oh.
Broadway
talking
show.
about
But I've
that.
seen the movie too. But anyway, there's a guy that is coming through. I want to say the 25th through the 29th, and he does something called the One Man Star Wars Show.
What?
Yeah,
I
you have to check it out.
Many
It looks pretty neat from what I can tell.
One man Star Wars.
One Man Star Wars
Anakin, I have the high ground.
show.
You don't know.
All right. Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining. I love you. I hate you. I love you. I hate
know.
you.
I know.
I
Just running back and forth across the stage.
Okay. So to bring everybody up to speed, including
Joking.
including
I haven't
Jokum,
been here in a
who
month.
welcome back. You have not been here since June.
Yep.
So you have missed quite an awful lot. But basically, the group went over into Overlook.
Straight Jim? Do you want some
And-
tonic or anything?
Do you have time?
I have probably diet tonic. And lime juice.
I didn't know they made that.
Yeah, I'll take a little bit of time.
And we're looking for a few things to do. And so they decided to spend some time, for whatever reason, I don't understand why, but they really like this area right here called Blister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like Blister
Festering
and they
sore.
like Nine Bells. So it's like on opposite sides of the city. So you have like,
they are
The
pretty-
good
you
holy
have the
people.
really, well, I don't know if I would call them good holy people.
Yeah, I
The
think there's some
curious.
pretty unsavory
Yes.
people there.
Yeah, there's a,
Also,
yeah,
with their Raven, was it Raven or?
yes,
It was Raven.
yes.
You're just guessing Ruby
The Raven
characters.
Queen. The Raven Queen.
Because Ruby and Crow are Raven characters. Okay.
And then there was time that was spent over here in Blister. Interesting. So they went back to a place called the Pig and Bucket.
Why?
Because it's a fun place. It's a very, very fun place.
But sometimes you want to get
Pig
some.
and bucket. Yeah.
And so they actually split into 3 different groups. So you had the group that came up here to Nine Bells. That was just talking amongst themselves, and a few of them decided to betroth themselves to the Queen Raven.
Yes, betrothed.
Yes.
She has quite the cult.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Please tell me none of my characters were involved in this.
No,
No.
your characters were nowhere to be found.
Nick's characters were.
Oh, of course.
Well, one of his
Way to go,
characters.
Nick.
Very open.
Ilya and Pari went over and were talking to a guy in
Not Blister. It was near Blister.
Some of us were
You
doing
were-
actual work.
yeah, they were trying to find
Yeah, we were
specific
actually
words.
trying to do stuff.
No, they weren't.
Yes, we were flirting with him.
Yes.
Yes.
But it was to get work.
They were flirting to get work.
That sounds.
It was
Not that
not
kind of work.
prostitution.
Yeah, right? They were in Blister.
The guys that I thought we were.
Yeah, he thought we were.
Oh,
But we were not. We were just playing his weaknesses.
no.
And then you had another
No.
group
These are all mine.
that decided to go back to the Pig and Bucket and have some fun.
Define fun.
Fun.
Drinks.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's alcohol.
Drinks, people,
Yep.
streetlights.
Yay!
We start the day off already. Somebody giving a cheer.
Somebody's a better DM than Jay.
Thank you, Steve.
Rocinante.
Did someone see the subway bags we had everywhere before?
Subway. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
There was a lot of Subway being eaten before we went
We're
live.
sponsored by Subway, guys.
No, we're not.
No, we are not.
We
We
are
are definitely not
sponsored by them.
sponsored by
Brought to you by
Subway.
Hashtag
Subway.
not a sponsor.
Hashtag
Not
eat fresh.
Never met Jared.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
Hashtag adventure.
Not even in prison? I thought you were a cellmate.
It turned out to be.
Oh,
one of the
Icarat
shapeshifters.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Icarat
Okay.
got caught stealing.
Banana.
Andrew,
Banana,
Good.
banana,
What's
banana.
up?
is it good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So, at any rate, so what ended up happening was they decided to go. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. They decided to continue at the Pig and Bucket, and
Why not?
effectively found some old flames.
Hey, Holly, how are you?
And so some of those old flames remembered them, although they didn't remember the old flame. One of which was, of course, Icarat. And they came across Icarat and Neb and Lorelo.
Yeah, Laura went.
Lorelo went because she was concerned about leaving them by themselves.
She was the adult supervision.
Yes. So she sat at the end of the bar, and in fact, Neb didn't even buy her a drink.
He ordered a drink for the
He
bartender.
ordered a drink. He ordered a drink for himself. He ordered a drink for Icarat, and he ordered a drink for the bartender. The bartender named Kyle. And so Kyle walked down to the end of the bar and said, "What about this pretty lady down here?" And then all of a sudden they realized, "Oh, Lorelo's there." And he's like, "Oh, well, you can order something on the tab if you wish." Neb, being Neb, she's like, "That's okay, I appreciate it." And then ordered scotch, whiskey.
Yeah.
At the Pickled Inn. So, at any rate, as the night kept going on, they ended up finding that there was somebody there that knew both Icarat as well as Neb.
Yes. Was that the guy?
No, we haven't got to the guy yet.
The guy. There's a guy for that.
This was the girl
So there
that he
was a
went to
woman
school
that
with.
was there that was wearing elven
I remember
ears.
who the guy was.
You could tell she was human, and she had effectively remembered who Icarat was, and we shared the story about how when Icarat was around, he tried stealing from somebody in here,
Sure.
and effectively ended up hiding in her room,
Yeah.
and walked up the. She ended up walking up the stairs with Soren, and Soren sat down on the bed, and Icarat was between the sheets trying to hide. And effectively, Soren left because he was disgusted by it, thinking that Icarat was doing it on purpose, and so was this woman.
Didn't I vomit
And
too?
the last thing he remembered hearing is, as he walked away, her saying something, "Well, since I've already been paid for," and you heard the door shut.
Yeah.
Of course, he doesn't remember anything.
Yeah, I had blacked out.
And so, to more future day, they're sitting there, and this woman walks up again and says, "Oh, I remember you, little friend." And then realized, she looked over and she goes, "Nebby?
Yeah, he goes by Nebby.
Is it
apparently.
really you?"
Nebby.
That was the most interesting fact of the night.
And so they were introduced face to face with someone named Aurora.
Borealis.
To which I clamped myself onto her leg.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was wrapped around her leg. And then
He doesn't know how to treat a woman.
and then essentially the guy that he tried to steal from before happened to be in the bar
Oh.
and came
So
up to
that's
the
where
bar
the
to get a
fight
drink and looked down and said, You stinking little thief,"
Yeah.
and attempted to take a swing at him. While he was doing so, he got distracted, and he actually did steal from him.
Didn't Neb distract him?
Yes, Neb distracted him. Neb actually cast a spell at him,
Yeah.
and he did a spook spell.
And I stole from him.
And so, Icarat ended up stealing from him,
Oh man, where is it?
You guys
which
got,
totally impressed Aurora.
Of course.
Yes, brick of hard cheese.
Yes, he got a brick of hard cheese. Totally impressed Aurora, And so she kept trying to talk to Neb, and Neb had he was embroiled in a situation where he remembered that he had flaunted all over her in his younger days, and she wanted nothing to do with him, but constantly used him. And so he finally was able to stand up on his own 2 feet and basically told her shove off. So she walked away dejected, and then all of a sudden, Ickelrot decided to walk up the stairs after her.
Of course.
And went into the room and found out that after she shut the door and turned around, that it was not the beautiful Aurora.
Yeah.
But he was face to face with what is called a doppelganger.
You'll love how this looks.
And then
That's pretty.
prior to him knowing that it was a doppelganger, he said,
She got some
just so you know, my safe word is banana. And so, as he found out that it was a doppelganger, Ickelrot was jumping up and down on the bed going, banana, 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 as loud as he really could.
Jumping around the room, trying to land a hit, but not landing any hits.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it was.
It's kind of
I
funny.
rolled
So
in single digits.
The rest of the party came up, and I should say that at that time when Aurora was kind of hanging all over Neb, that Ilya was not in the best of moods.
When is
And
she ever?
there are many times that she's in a good mood, but she was in a very yes.
That's
There
a
you go.
doppelganger.
Yeah.
That's great.
Nice.
Seeing some
That's
Yeah.
great.
Original 1E version.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the one
And
we
so she
encountered.
was not happy about Neb getting hung on, and Lorelei took her aside and gave her some friendly female advice and says, "You just need to tell him how you feel." And left it at that.
Oh, Puri
This
was
is-
saying the same thing to Neb.
This is
Yeah,
why I
and Puri, yes, and Puri was on the opposite side
So
saying
we
that to
are
Neb.
shipping them. Okay.
Ship it.
At least the rest of the party is.
Yes.
This is kind of a will they,
all of a
won't
sudden,
they
as they
trope.
kept hearing banana, banana, banana being screamed at the top of his lungs, the rest of the party made it upstairs and found that he was engaged with a doppelganger. They managed
Not
to
that kind of engaged.
yes, they managed to
Whoa.
slay.
Engaged battle.
They managed to slay the doppelganger, and they took a look around the room and ended up finding a map. And the map was leading to someplace in the Lortville Mountains. And they also found a note that basically said, make sure to take care of the mage.
Neb.
And it was signed LTB.
No one knows who LTV is.
Yes. But you have had
One gold
reports,
siren
so
battery.
after all of that actually happened and they were searching the room, one of the other concubines came upstairs
Yeah.
and divulged some information about how Aurora hadn't seemed the same. That weeks ago, she she seemed kind of disinterested and stuff, and they just left her alone for the most part.
I think this was after you slept with
Hey
her.
Anna, how are you?
With
Wasn't
you, I didn't sleep with anybody. It turned into total chaos.
No, before.
No, the first
Oh,
time.
First time.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the doppelganger.
That was
No,
the
that's
banana.
what I'm saying.
That was the real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's after.
Or at
that.
least you suppose.
Yes. At least
Because
you
We don't really
suppose.
know.
I guess
I don't know?
we don't have.
Oh man.
We don't have
blacked out,
a fact.
remember?
Yeah, I know, but
We have
I
a
just
theory.
assumed that this was some place of the previous, and then I had no encounter with this previous entity.
No, you actually slept with
I don't
doppelganger.
know.
Awkward.
I did like cosplay because she had fake elf ears.
Yes. So at the end of the day, they also tried going back to the specific. Let me get the specifics.
At least it's not a
That's what you'll be having.
Oh my gosh.
We knew it all along.
Yeah, what if you get pregnant? Doppelganger?
Yeah, we don't know how that works.
I'm gonna have
Yeah, you never know.
This is D&D. I
They ended up going over to the Turn Spoon, and they were waiting to find information from a half elf that the two of them were hitting on. And
To get work.
he didn't show up, and they went over to his established business, and he unfortunately was not there. Still missing.
We did break in there and try to find any
Yes.
clues, but there was nothing.
We aggressively looked inside.
We picked the lock.
Yes, the monk
We
picked the
went
lock.
and stuff.
Yeah, there were 2 failed attempts. We won't mention
Yes,
you.
the monk.
Phil, go.
Yeah. And he was like, I don't know why you guys had so much problems with it. It opened up.
Because I'm
Like
jealous,
for me.
okay? I have a lot of emotion.
Not even a thief.
Has a 99% chance to unlock locks.
No, I don't.
No.
Fail.
No, actually, she's not really
I'm
proficient at unlocking locks.
57%.
Oh, that's not that bad.
I'm 100% at climbing walls.
Still failed.
Yeah, I can. I did fail when I had 97%.
Yes, she failed miserably.
That was
Is that the
awesome.
time you fell in the horse dung?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Yes.
That was it.
Manure?
I was at like 97%. I'm like, I
Um,
need to get higher!
So at any rate, they couldn't find any information, and so they decided it probably would make the most sense to at least find out maybe some additional information, and or just follow the map.
Yep. Can't find the guy.
Yep.
Follow
But
the map.
the woman did say, the concubine did say that she was visited. Aurora was visited by a very comely, a long, blonde-haired male.
Fabio.
It was probably the doppelganger disguised as said person.
Don't know.
Don't know.
We are forever questioning everybody we meet because of this doppelganger. We'll never trust anybody ever
I
again.
hate doppelgangers!
Maybe you won't.
Oh, I don't.
I will never trust another one.
I'm suspicious of everybody.
Well, that's just your nature.
Yeah. Both in game and out.
Oh,
So.
well, okay.
Why do you think I box?
Oh,
So that was where they had left everything off at.
woo.
That was very timely!
20 to horse dung and concubines. Friday night.
Thank you.
That's all we ever want. Great Kate, excuse me.
The things that happened to us, you couldn't even guess.
So that's where you left things.
That wasn't even in the same day.
Getting everybody caught up. But it actually was a very, very great time. Everybody had a fantastic time
Yes.
2 weeks
Well,
ago.
Except Ilya.
I'd like
Except
to forget
Ilya.
about it.
Oh, yeah, you'll get over,
Yeah,
you'll get over it
forgot
as
the
soon as
good
you
one,
tell
and then you
Neb how
remember
you
the bad
feel.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot the bad.
You think that's actually gonna happen?
I'm gonna take my.
Good, you're learning.
Forgive me, Phil.
I'm sure we'll be back this way again.
Instead of a forget me not, it's forget me.
Did you ever see Resident Evil?
Yeah, I've seen parts of it.
Joe would take the forget me pill. If he, in the morning, he's like, "Oh, why did I do that?" He drove himself sleep like that.
What? I've only seen like 4
Yeah, I
episodes of
remember
Arrested
that.
Development.
I remember that.
It's ridiculous.
All I remember is the banana stage.
I just take my forget me pill.
That's about through what I watched when it caught fire.
So basically just roofies himself.
Yeah, he's just taking a roadkill for himself.
Oh, you're alive.
John.
Check by the chair. Is she laying there?
Okay.
I was wondering if we could
So
do
that was the last thing that you guys remember.
I'll
Well,
crawl over the floor.
let's remember some more.
Yes. I come
So.
to thinking, wow, that was a wild dream.
Yeah,
Not
let's.
quite.
Can we please just
He has a familiar.
make Ilya forget everything, or not?
Booze! Give us the booze.
Just let's roofie Ikelrod again so that he doesn't remember anything.
No, then he'll go back again.
No, I'm talking about anything from like
Wait,
the
is
last
that what
month.
happened the first time?
I'm
You have no
talking
This
about-
is the second time
I'm
it happened?
talking
Yeah,
about the
you're
last
just living the
month,
same
not
thing
just
over
that
Hey.
night.
One.
Yep.
One. Did you do what you're supposed to do upstairs? Did you do what you're supposed to do upstairs? Clean your room and the box.
Okay. So, what do you guys do?
Where are we?
Let's go
Follow
to
the map.
adventure.
So right now,
Follow the map.
you did stay,
Where
and
am
I was
I?
trying to figure
You're with
out.
us.
Oh yeah, aren't we leaving the city?
I'm not on the board.
Oh, that's right. We took.
Oh yeah, we hacked you up in little pieces and we weren't by the ocean.
We sold.
Sold you to the doppelganger.
I was gonna say for the meat and cheese.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Who was
As long
he?
as I'm at it, as long as I'm at the House of Meat and Cheese, everything will be okay.
Aragon to the
Yeah, we'll pick
far
you up on the way
right.
out of town and you want
Second
these-
one in.
Come to the house of the undying meat and cheese.
The
Wow.
Yes, you have not taken a trip to George's House of Beef and Cheese. Although the place that you were at that had all sorts of different camping equipment and so forth, you did see packages of
Beef and cheese.
beef and cheese from George's house.
He did.
Of course, that's awesome.
He has a distribution
Yeah, he's-
network,
system.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
doing
he's-
great.
He's got partners.
I wonder where the distribution center is located.
I'm more so concerned about how he actually, like, safely transports it because there was no refrigeration.
Oh,
he's
it's dried beef.
It's
It's all
cured.
dried.
It's
Yeah.
dried beef.
What about the cheese?
he's got shipping lanes
It's
all
dried
throughout
cheese.
Greyhawk.
It's hard cheese.
So do you like
Probably like
add
the
just
Kofi
add
you
water?
Okay, so you guys are staying right here. Okay.
Is that
Are
still
you sure
Blister?
about
Or
that?
that's
Area
outside
10.
Blister?
No, that's outside
Um,
Blister, I think.
Yeah, that's outside of Blister.
Barely,
It's
but-
yeah. You're staying at a place which is called Belden's Rest. It is run by a couple that have operated it since the inn was first built. It is known for its comfortable rooms, excellent food, and courteous staff. It has a lounge and a restaurant on the main floor with two upper floors, which are given over to private rooms. Their best known dish is called pressed duck.
Most importantly, their
Okay.
sheets are actually clean.
Yes, as opposed to staying at clean sheets.
She's actually- Pressed duck.
Pressed duck.
Anybody want to try the pressed duck?
Oh, and so the
Sounds
gentleman's
depressing.
yeah. So there was a place that was called the Dungeoneer Survival Emporium, which is where you guys
Tastes pretty fun.
went. And the gentleman that you met there, his name was Mytor Edgerton.
I have that name written down.
Yes.
Ah, so we've already been there.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't remember.
No, I was trying to think. Did we eat or anything or no?
You ate at Belden's Rest. That's where everything last
Intern
happened.
spoon.
Okay, cool.
So the
Yeah.
entire party is there at this point.
We had found a map. Is that true?
Yes,
Yeah, we had
you
that
found a
done.
map that had information about or just basically had a
Location.
location inside of the mountains that
That
took
was-
you through a pass.
That was from the prostitute's room.
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doppelganger.
The doppelganger. Sure.
Well,
It used to be the
Slash
prostitutes.
prostitutes.
Yeah,
Slash concubine. We don't say prostitute. Concubine.
Okay, I'll keep that.
Sorry.
It sounds like
Lady
yeah.
of
What's
the
the
night.
difference?
lady of
Lady
the
of the
night.
night. It's
Not
synonymous.
much.
I thought prostitute was like paid for, concubine was kind of like a slave.
I don't know.
I feel like that's the sort of thing I shouldn't Google.
I was thinking like biblical term.
That was more like an escort.
Still
So
feel
just-
like it's the
just
sort of
read-
thing I
just-
shouldn't Google.
Just read the Bible.
Yeah. They're basically on the
Porcupine.
side.
Read the Bible.
Yeah. They're living on the
Porcupine,
side.
don't get
Oh.
stuck.
Is that the combination
Not-
of the prostitute concubine?
Porcupine.
Porcupine.
Is this what we're debating over like lunch?
Okay,
Pass me the
so,
prostitute.
are we gonna follow the map? Hopefully, it
That's
doesn't lead
that's
to a
entirely
yellow
up to
brick
you.
road.
All you know is that there is a map. You have no idea what the connection is.
I
One
think we should
time
go
we
check it
try
out.
to get
Hopefully there's
work,
no yellow
the
brick
guy
road.
disappears.
Can't
This is the last time I flirt with a complete sickening stranger.
Probably not for me, but okay.
Alright, you can go in. I'll be the bad cop or whatever. I don't know how that works. in that
Wait, we're
situation.
playing good cop, bad
Wait,
cop,
where are we?
or good constable, bad constable.
Bad cop, bad cop.
No, when
Sorry,
she's
I thought we
flirting
played
with the
bad
next guy, I'm gonna be like the bad cop, whatever
This
that is in that
At
situation.
the establishment.
Yeah.
That's you're flirting with who?
No, when we flirted, the guy disappeared that we flirted with. I wasted my time flirting. I'm not doing that again.
I thought that was a different place.
Yeah, it wasn't
It
a
was.
different place.
It was.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
just
It was.
discussing it.
Okay.
I'm just talking about it.
That's all right.
I
Because
have
that's
a-
where we were gonna go next. Because he
So-
had work for
I
us.
have
So
another
you-
question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Better than mine.
recharging a magic
Oh,
missile
yes.
staff.
Mhm.
Is there places in the city that would offer that? service?
Potentially.
Also,
Okay.
are there places to potentially recharge a ring of Ram? Because I am down to one. Do we not know?
Don't know.
Potentially.
You haven't
So
gone.
Let's go looking. I'm looking for. A
Well,
Ram
we can
Charger.
ask around. I think we need to.
Does that work?
Dodge Charger.
Dodge,
but
No,
yes.
it's a Ram Charger.
No, Ram is the picking
Dodge Ram Charger.
So if we're gonna take this map out here, we should get supplies and look to replenish all our stuff.
I'm with her.
Hashtag I'm with her.
Not like that though.
I mean, I agree with her.
Hashtag me too? No. Stopping.
Yes.
I mean, you can ask around. Chances are, the only place that you might be able to find something like that is probably going to be in Elftown. So keep in mind that Overlook primarily is a dwarven city, and dwarves don't have magic users.
Okay.
And so for those that are 5 years, no, dwarves do not have magic users. They are highly resistant to magic, so they do not have magic users.
Hashtag not 5e.
Yes, correct. This is a 1E, 2E set of adventures. So,
Choose your own adventure.
so you may be able to find somebody that actually does.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I
So
have anything I need.
Pree's gonna go go to Elven Town.
Okay.
Oh,
Although
Inklerot's
there's not that
also
many elves
going.
there, but
yeah.
Okay.
Inklerot will protect her.
does anyone else want to come?
Okay.
Any other
So
magic
you're
users?
going to be coming up. You're going to be coming up to up here.
I don't. I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to just know.
I wonder if
from
Fear
that.
still has 4 charges.
So, where's Perry?
I have like +1 on everything almost.
So if the group's okay with it, we're gonna go forward to Elftown. You guys should catch up with us in a little bit, and then we'll leave camp from there. Not camp, but leave the city from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember that time I got my staff stuck in the doppelganger?
Don't talk to me.
Wait, I'm coming with you to protect you from
Doppelgangers?
no him.
Thank God.
Oh, okay.
Well, what if the doppelganger is imitating Icklerot and he's...
Then we'll kill him, and it'll be fun.
Oh man.
What if
Where's-
Icklerot is the
where's
doppelganger?
Ilya is the white-haired one.
Nightmare comes true.
So
Nightmare.
All right.
True.
So you have Ilya.
Don't you mean
You
Drake?
have Perry
Then-
and Icklerot.
Depends on your perspective.
Anybody else going with them?
Anybody else want to come to Elftown?
Any magic
No, there's not what I
users?
need.
My wand of fear has 4 charges.
What about your wand of Tears for Fears? Is that one still charged up? Shout. Shout.
And I'm noticing that I have straw of stuffing and
Yes, you
oil can of rust resistance.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good.
So the straw stuff, just as a reminder.
Yeah.
So the straw stuffing is basically from the Scarecrow in
Yeah.
the Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read
No,
you
not
the,
Wizard of Oz.
Straw.
It's just
the
Oz.
parody.
The parody.
The parody. Okay.
You're gonna say
The parody is not
So-
What's the book
copyrighted.
name?
Once per day,
It's a,
you can utilize it,
the
and basically
original
what it does
Wizard of
is
Oz, the
it
prequel
provides
was
you
it.
the equivalent of
No,
an
not
extra
the,
healing
the
potion in
book was like
hit
the-
points. So 6 to
No.
27
Unless you're
extra
thinking of Dorothy
points.
Must Die, but that's
Okay.
YA retelling.
Um,
I'm gonna find out.
so which, as of
Might
which
be the
those points come
Wonderful
off
Wizard of Oz.
first. Okay, so you don't have to be at total. You could be down to 1 hit point, and you could basically stuff yourself if you so choose. But it doesn't do actual healing. It just protects you against damage. So it's kind of like an aid spell, where it gives you 1 to 8 extra hit points. This actually does a little bit more.
And if I get set on fire, it
Okay. right.
Yes.
burns out.
So, well, no, it makes you actually more susceptible to fire. So, any saving throws that you would have to do are -2, and you take an extra hit point per die
So don't smoke.
Oh, great.
with it.
So, any fire-breathing creatures do not stuff yourself.
Yes.
Kids, this is your lesson for the day. Do not smoke. You might catch yourself on fire.
Especially even lightning too, right?
No, not lightning.
Fire- No.
Nope,
Kids.
it's fire only.
Only
Fire only.
Is it lightning?
The oil can of rust resistance once per day basically does what's called a resist acid and corrosion. So it makes you are +4 against any kind of acid or corrosive material, and you only take half or quartered damage from anything. So if a black dragon breathes on you, that's where you would want to have something like that.
And I would probably
Or
want
against
to
a rust
put
monster or
put
something.
oil on the
Does he have
on
to-
like my weapons or?
You would. It's for you. It's personal. So
Personal,
you would
okay.
use it on yourself. So it'd be like anointing your own head with oil,
Okay.
kind of a thing.
Fun.
She's bored.
So, does he also have to activate anything, do any type of dance or something?
For his?
No,
Um,
that's your
so.
tin hat.
No,
Who had the tin
Is that
hat?
only the tin hat?
no.
That was
To
the
activate-
that was the cap of flying monkeys.
Yes, he has to. The straw stuffing. It takes a round though to activate.
Because I need to.
Yes, you need
Who
to take
has
it and
the-
stuff it
the
because you
smoke
can't
hat?
wear it all the time.
Yeah. Right.
I don't
Is that
remember.
Ned?
What's that?
Who has the smoke hat?
No, the golden
Um,
cap is the dancing one.
The golden cap is for the monkeys, but
I
there's another
wanna
one that's for a
say-
smoke screen, like.
But I
it's the
think
Tin
that's
Man's
a,
hat.
but I think that's a
Yeah.
song. I don't think that's a dance.
That's a dance. The tin hat was a dance.
I wrote down the dance
Do a
for
little dance.
the flying monkey hat.
Atellus has the tin hat.
That's probably a wise choice.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Lorelo has the tin hat.
That's still a wise choice.
Either Jason or Neb had one.
Those
of
would
those.
not be wise choices.
It would be really funny to see one of them dance.
No, the actual flying monkey hat.
Oh, that's mine.
Yes.
Kix's.
Oh my gosh,
Oh, that's not good.
that's gonna be so funny.
And you have to.
Well,
Well, like,
it might be okay.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
once
gave
use
the
it, I give it to someone else because I can't. I can only use it like
He has a special
one
saying,
time, I think.
right?
3 times. I
Yeah.
thought it was
3
what.
times.
Yeah, there's a specific saying that you have to do.
So I don't forget.
Yeah.
That's one of the best.
And it calls a bunch of flying monkeys to come and.
12 of
Yes.
them.
Nice.
It does.
Oh, I have it labeled. I probably should have read my own notes.
A dozen
Yep.
flying
So,
monkeys.
engraved on the inside of the cap is the incantation itself. And so the person that is actually using it has to do it. The player has to do it in order to
Don't worry, I
invoke
wrote it down for you.
Oh, cool.
It's in
So-
that cloud.
And since you're playing the player, that means
It's
you
also
have
in
to do
the
it.
it. Exactly. So first you have to stand on your left foot and say Epi Pepi Kaki. Then you stand on your right foot and say Hilo Holo Hello. And then you finally stand on both feet and you have to shout Zizzy Zuzzy Zick.
Everlasting fizzy ever
And you
drinking.
do that 3 times?
No, you just have to do it once.
How is
And
Kix
then
gonna remember all
I
of
put my
that?
clothes back on.
No one said you had to take your
They
clothes
shouldn't have
off.
fallen off in the first place.
Oh, my bad.
Next time.
Although
just
you
keep
can
that.
actually do that if you
Overexcited.
wish, but you know.
I mean, you can, but that's bad. Also, please don't act. Your character's one thing, but you need to leave your pants on.
Yes. Please do.
It's against Twitch's terms of service.
Okay.
Some
Anyway,
streams I've seen.
So you start asking around, and about the only place is right here.
Okay.
In this area. So for those that are watching, this area right here is what is known as the Elser Consortium. That would be about the only place in the city that may have a possibility that you find somebody. It's it is a group of merchants that effectively have, for the past decade or so, have kind of joined forces to build this whole consortium, and gives you opportunities to possibly do find either items and or magic.
Okay.
But there's no guarantee.
Okay.
We had anyway.
I'm just following
We're going there.
as protection for her.
I say we go. Yeah. I used the last of my ring on the doppelganger.
Okay.
Please don't share details with me.
Yeah.
I don't need to know that.
We don't need to know about
No
you ramming
details.
the doppelganger.
Look, my staff got stuck and I had to ram it.
I'm just going to drink
That's
my
actually
coffee.
true.
It is exactly what happened.
Yes.
I hit my staff, it got stuck, and I used my ram to get it through.
Did the banana survive?
Oh, that just sounds so
Yeah,
wrong.
there's a lot of innuendo going on.
There are too many
Unintentional.
opportunities.
They were between Nick. Oh man.
Yeah, considering the army of pun masters we have here, you don't think there was going to be innuendos?
Oh, of course there was. Of course there
There was plenty of innuendo, to say the least.
Some would say there probably wasn't enough.
But I wouldn't go that far.
It's hard to go any higher.
Wait.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't think mine was. I'm stupid, but I don't think mine was.
No, trust me, I didn't get it either.
I
But then,
thought that was in the
listen.
moment.
Oh, in the moment. Got it.
Okay. So, make a long story short, you Ring of the Ram. No way.
No way.
No way.
I only have
Boom.
one charge left.
You have one charge left. You need at least a 14th level mage
Oh man.
to be able to recharge it.
That's
Well,
really.
guys, I'm gonna
You're not gonna find that in a merchant's
Alright,
guild.
just
Probably gonna-
wait.
put that
10
in my
levels
pocket
for me.
and wait a little while.
It'll only
Wait
take
till
about
levels.
20 years.
Yep. Your Wand of Fear, yes, and your Wand of Magic Missiles, yes.
Okay.
Okay? Your Wand of Magic Missiles is 100 per, your Wand of Fear is 200 per.
Yeah.
Charge to
Yes,
missile or-
one missile.
Okay,
Singular missile.
gotcha.
How high can you
100
charge it?
100 gold pieces.
gold.
There's no
Depends on,
max. or-
depends on
I think-
it only goes up to 100 total
Oh, if you had enough to pay.
if you actually had enough to pay for it.
100,
I thought
100
maybe
gold
there'd
per
be like
charge.
Yes.
I thought there may be like a 10 charge limit or something, but that's awesome.
Alright, so I'm gonna buy.
Level it all the way up.
Yeah, he just needs 10,000 gold.
Easy enough. I'll buy 5 charges.
Eel
So
or Jacob will throw in 500 for him.
Aw,
Right?
yep, so 10 charges.
you're so thoughtful.
Okay. Your Wand of Fear, who had it?
Me, but I don't think I win.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't go with us.
No,
Yeah.
He wasn't interested.
I wasn't interested. I still have 4 charges left on my Wand of Fear.
I don't have anything else to charge.
Okay.
Does anyone carry any healing potions? for me?
That you do also do not find.
Okay.
Aw.
Oh, darn.
But you do find like masterwork weapons or keen weapons.
Hmm. Wait, what's the difference between Masterwork and Keen again?
So masterwork gives you an additional +1,
Uh-huh.
okay, just a hit.
Uh-huh.
Keen weapon allows you that if you roll a 19 or 20, it's a
That
critical.
counts as
Okay,
It
but...
counts as a crit.
Okay, never mind. Okay, cool.
Do you have any keen toothpicks?
a
No, you would have had to have got him at Oz's house.
Fair.
Okay.
There's a video of Kitty face planted.
Oh, poor kitty.
He's sleeping.
Anyway,
Sorry.
Okay.
I like
So the three of you went
Yeah.
in there.
Sorry, kitties.
Okay.
uh-oh.
Make a wisdom roll.
All of us?
No, just
Just
Ilya.
I'm stuck to the chair. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm unstuck from the
What's your
chair.
wisdom?
That's what your roll is.
Oh my gosh.
Rolled out of the
I
Make it
rolled
below.
above it.
You rolled above it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Don't you need to be below?
Guess your spider sense just fizzled out.
chair.
No.
Okay. All right, you guys head back over to.
Now I'm curious.
Well, yeah, we were gonna have them meet us up here, up there.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Or I guess we can meet.
And we're sitting there
I mean,
thinking,
it
hey, when are they
doesn't
going to be
really
back?
Yeah.
Nobody communicated this.
That's not true.
More press duck, I guess.
Well, I mean, you
We
went.
talk to him.
So you guys actually were at the Turn Spoon, which is not too far from there. I mean,
Oh,
the
okay.
Turn Spoon is right here.
All right, so yeah, we'll just come
So-
back
Right.
When
Forget
did
what I
we
said
go from?
earlier.
When did we go from the inn to the turn?
We went to the Turn Spoon to meet the guy that we flirted with. He didn't show up. We went to check on him.
You're saying from Belden?
Yeah.
You went from
Yeah.
Belden to the Transmitter.
So you ended up at You were at Belden's. I'm saying
Okay.
that you ended up trying to meet my tour at the Turn Spoon, and that was the last thing that they actually did.
Okay. Sorry.
We just left.
No,
I'm
you're-
a little slow on the uptake.
You're
It
fine.
was
A lot
just
of
left to
information.
go get charges. 2
Okay.
came back with charges.
One.
1 came back empty. Ring.
Well, I went, but I didn't have anything to charge.
Oh, that's right. 1 came back.
What?
Who else?
So funny.
Yeah. Why did you go with us if you didn't have anything?
To protect her from you.
Oh, thanks.
You immediately made an innuendo.
I was there to protect her. Now I have to protect 2 ladies.
The says the gnome.
Haven't we jumped into battle for your sake more times than the opposite?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We just fought a doppelganger for you. Like that literally just happened. Not to mention that guy at the bar that
You-
Ilya jumped in to help fight.
You need to lay off of the wine.
Banana.
Also, I don't drink wine.
That never happened.
Let me guess. Only hard liquor.
Yeah. How else do I deal with this nonsense?
Fair. That is fair.
That is both in game and real life.
Ooh.
You guys go and do anything else?
I don't think there's anything else we needed to
Yeah,
do.
I think we're all ready to go.
Just out of curiosity, how much time has passed in the scale of since I would have commissioned my Masterwork Tower Shield?
We can all go on.
Oh, you would have had it by now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
That's a good question that you're
And,
asking.
It's been
UPS
50
hasn't
years.
delivered it yet.
Yeah.
They got lost.
And we can all have a bathroom.
Do I need to go pick it up, or?
Yeah, you would have already at
You
this
were
point.
supposed to sign for it, but you were out, so now you have to go and pick it up at the...
Okay.
But they put it out for
Yeah, the tower
delivery as
shield.
soon as you got
It wasn't
there.
picked up within a
Does that
year.
give me any like
That's
extra
basic.
defense, or?
I'm not sure.
There's literally an episode of Sonic Boom where Eggman's going back and
Because
forth
currently
between
I
trying
only
to
have a
get his
+1
package
shield.
delivered to his house, and then
And my
they're like, "No, you
dwarven
have to go to
plate.
pick it up," and he goes to pick it up, and they're like, "It's out for delivery." And he's like, "Oh my gosh, just do this damn package." Yes, this is a Sonic the Hedgehog episode.
But I mean, he's fast, so he can just...
No,
pick
this
it
was
up.
Eggman.
Oh, well, he could hire Sonic to help him.
He can hire Sonic.
Can you hire Sonic to help you find packages?
I don't think he's
Do you need
open to
another
that. No, I'm good, thank you.
Do you need two
Joe?
other ones?
Huh? What?
Did you want anything?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
No, not right now.
Okay.
When you get to 5th,
Go.
you get the ability to do what is called
I would
shield
not be
dodge.
surprised.
I am 5th.
Oh, you are
Yes.
5th. Okay, I still have you marked down as 4th here.
Oh, can I put my own level
Just make up your own
I didn't make up my own
on? I'm
number.
just kidding.
I'm 5th too, if you need a
I'm
cross check.
14th. I'm gonna start.
What do you have
charging
hit
my
points
ring.
wise?
Well,
Turns out I'm
63.
14th.
Okay. I didn't update your
Nice.
stuff then. Yeah, so you get the ability now to do what's called shield dodge. So
Yep.
it functions very, very similar to what Jacob actually does. So you get the opportunity to dodge, basically. So if you make a successful petrification save, you take half damage from the attack. If it's failed, then you take damage as normal.
Okay.
If you dodge a shield, you can dodge a ball.
Yep.
No.
Might be nice for crossbow bolts.
Yeah.
We seem to deal with quite a few of those.
So many of those. There's an inordinate amount.
You're like the gun of the D&D world.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I was like, gun of Sonic, gun of Ruby.
Alright.
Clearly, I'm in the wrong
Mhm.
mindset.
Gun of sun.
According to Jay, I could take full half or quarter.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Hmm.
So, going on an
Then spell
adventure.
save. Interesting.
What's going on an adventure?
Yeah, so you get basically you get a save versus petrification.
Yep.
If you fail that save, then you're subject to full or half.
Okay.
Okay, if you make that save, then you're subject to half or quarter
Okay.
Oh,
at the end of the day.
that's cool.
Whereas the monk actually can dodge it completely. So basically, what you're doing is you're taking your tower shield, putting it over top of you, and protects you from.
And praying.
And pray. Well, of course, that was
Like the monk
unspoken.
Alright. Cool.
Okay.
I'm talking to Clank.
Actually,
Wait, what are we talking about,
So-
Ratchet and Clank?
The hammer.
So, guys, what are we doing now?
Then we were on an adventure.
I think we're gonna go
We're going on a trip?
on a trip.
On our favorite rocket
We're
ship?
gonna find out.
Why are we going on a trip where we're not
Rockets
making money?
yet.
I just realized that.
Well, there might
We
be
might-
money
there
at
might
this
be money
destination.
involved.
Well, we
Alright.
tried to get money from this person, then they disappeared.
Yeah, now
so
I'm
we should
bored.
figure them out.
All right, let's track it down.
I'm tired of doing work
Track
to find
what down?
jobs.
The
Whatever's on the map.
Yeah.
You don't have no idea what's on the map.
There's no like location marked or anything.
You have a location marked, but you have no idea what's there.
Yeah, that's what we're tracking
Yeah.
down, the
We're gonna
location.
go to that location and
Find out.
hopefully find
Okay.
something.
We have initials.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna ask people, what is your name?
Hi, my name is. What's yours?
We're heading to find the tiny little bridge.
We're going to learn how to talk to people.
Or little
Oh,
tiny-
we're gonna.
Well, we
We're
tried
gonna
that, we
die.
failed.
We're all gonna die.
Is it little tiny baby?
Yes.
No, it's LT.
Puppy monkey babies.
Oh, you said LT. Yeah.
All I can think is Regulus
Shiny
Black,
happy
which is
people.
RAB, which I'd like to point out, I guessed correctly! I did.
Nice.
Of what? Huh?
In Harry Potter Book 6, there was RAB.
Why are we talking about Harry Potter?
Well, no, because LTB reminds me of
thought
RAB,
Harry
which
Potter
is in
died.
Harry Potter. Yes,
Did
but...
he die?
What?
Spoilers.
Did he die?
Wait, was it LGBT?
I don't know. I'm only on Fantastic Beasts.
Wait.
Wow,
Uh,
you're very backwards. But RAB in Book
hasn't been
6,
born
when
yet.
they find the initials in the locket, it keeps making me think of that. And I remember being like, who's RAB? Who's RAB? It's Regulus Black. Book 7. Revealed to be Regulus Black!
Are we following the?
Arcturus.
We following the map?
Arthur.
Yeah. Okay.
and this is why we should have gone to Harry Potter Trivia Night.
We're
So,
gonna follow-
Overlook is over here. Basically, it's taking you, and this is a map for a separate group, but it's basically taking you in this direction.
How far is it? Like a
Alright.
few days trip, or how far is it?
It is definitely going to be a couple days because the mountains itself break down. You don't have a great pass. So, generally speaking, it's about 20 miles.
Is there a Starbucks?
No.
Nowhere in this world.
No pumpkin spice?
No.
What is this crazy world?
Go grab a pumpkin and make a spice
You
out
should
of
invent it, and then you'd be a millionaire.
I would be rich.
Start your own Starbucks.
Okay. So, in this area that is called the Anvil, basically, is...
The anvil. Have we been here before? That sounds familiar.
No.
Why does it sound familiar?
Because he got his hammer off of an anvil.
Maybe. Maybe that's why.
I think I have
You guys can say lazy as much as you want, but I'm going to use the technology that I have available at my disposal. So
Who's lazy?
bite me. You all got table envy.
Who is?
What?
Someone had to
That's what they're being late. They're calling you lazy.
because
why?
because
'Cause
Jeff built a table. The DM is lazy.
No, they're calling me lazy because I'm using an actual tool, which is what it's designed for.
Hey Jay, you don't know how to use the tool, right? You don't even know how to use a bot yet.
Yep. So.
OMG, Mark,
Anyway.
I'm not
Not
chatting
talking
about you. We are talking about Brian.
We're very
okay.
defensive.
So.
Still, Jay,
Anyway.
you gotta send us a picture of that key.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Okay. So.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna also have to go on foot
Oh.
because
There's no horses.
no, it's too thick,
Too treacherous.
too treacherous for horses to travel.
Oh, we had horses?
No, we were
No,
gonna
we-
buy them. Or
Oh,
rent
we were gonna
them.
buy them.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it too treacherous?
I don't know how you get
acrobat
horses. It's
gnomes?
a rental or it's a purchase.
No, it's a purchase.
Sorry.
Oh.
It's
Then
a
what do we do
purchase.
with the horses when we're done?
No acrobat.
They just stay at a set of stables.
Then why are we buying
You would-
horses instead of renting them?
You can't rent them. You buy them and you own them and you take care of them. They don't rent them. It's not like an enterprise.
I thought it was
Rental
like,
horses.
I thought it was
A rent-a-car.
Equus.
I have
No.
another business proposition.
We're starting up Equus, the horse rental business.
There you go.
Can we strap Ickelrot
Instead
to
of herds,
one
it's
of the
horts.
like the front of one of the horses and to knock the weeds down?
Nice. Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
off
So.
we go.
So it takes you obviously a couple days to get to that spot. You keep looking around, and you don't find anything really.
You check for trapdoors.
Wait, so we found?
There was a
Boat.
boat in the snow. I have questions. Why was it in the snow?
Snowboat.
Okay.
Snow boat. It's like slow boat or towboat.
Uh-oh, something's already coming out of the
What?
brush.
Monster.
Oh
Probably
gosh.
some raccoons or skunks.
Oh no, it's a
It's
book.
just the Monster Book
It's a
of
book.
Monsters.
It's a
Yeah,
book.
and then he's gonna roll some dice, and then he's gonna
Look
look
at the
in the
most horrible
chart.
monster.
It's alright, I'm gonna take...
6 raccoons come flying at
My
you
bag
and
of tricks
attack your
I'm gonna pull
I
out.
face.
saw a possum the other day when I was driving home.
I
He
have
was
an
like
army of
in
7
my
raccoons.
apartment complex. He was
Like
just
there's
like
5
standing in
people
the road. I'm like,
somewhere.
Possum, you gotta move.
And I have one
Oh,
dumpster.
really?
He didn't want
Where
to
the
move.
raccoons
He
are.
literally stood on the road for a minute. I'm like, you gotta pick a direction.
Did you name him?
You didn't at
No.
least
I
nudge
didn't
him?
hit him though.
That's
You
good.
didn't nudge him with your front right tire?
No! Why would I do that?
Monster manual.
Just
I mean,
nudge.
possums
He
do
probably-
It didn't say run over.
He
It
probably
said
would've
nudge.
bit your tire.
Yeah, I can't afford new tires. I just bought new tires like a year
He
ago.
just may only bite the tire and puncture it
What
with
was
his
the-
teeth, you know.
Do you know how
What
far
are
my
model-
place is for tires? It's like an hour and a half.
You could go to
What
Flynn's.
beast?
I know.
What's that?
What was the cat?
Or
What
that.
beast?
A displacer.
Or, you know,
Yeah, where's our
somewhere
model
that's not an
displacer?
hour and a half away.
Phase cat, I think is, they call
Flynn's is
him
an
now
hour
too.
and a half.
No, somewhere. The place that I went for my tires was an hour and a half away.
Ah,
My dad picked the tires. He picked somewhere close to him.
that
Close
makes
to
sense.
me.
All right.
Wonderful world of North Road.
All right. What's jumping out of the
Monster Book of
You have
Monsters.
no idea
Is it a raccoon?
Okay.
at this point.
We have no idea.
Is it a cat? Because I will
No.
adopt it.
It's not a cat.
So what do we see where we are?
I mean, you appear to be in the middle of the mountains. You once again don't know what it is that you're actually looking
Do we hear
for.
rustling?
Why are we doing this again?
Oh, we got to the
can
spot.
We tell?
I'm sorry.
It's just we got to the spot and it's just
You got to a spot.
It's just not there yet.
You just have no idea. Once again, you're looking at a blind map without any information.
Yeah.
This was a really bad plan.
Yes, here we are. Let's start digging.
Why are we doing this?
I don't see anything on the surface. It must be
We're
underneath.
Okay.
We were looking for clues.
I don't.
Are we Scooby Doo?
It's like an episode of Blue's Clues.
Did anybody bring a
What's
shovel?
this gonna be?
If this is an episode of Blue's Clues, the clue should be a lot more obvious.
So you essentially get to the end of the second day, and they're all kind of discouraged because you keep looking around, and you're like,
Why are we doing this?
"What are we looking for?"
Why are we doing
We
this?
had a nice camping trip though.
Yeah, it is a nice camping trip. So
There are no marshmallows though, so I don't get the point.
Do we have graham crackers and chocolate?
No, there's no marshmallows in D&D.
Yeah.
I've asked several
Marshmallows.
times.
Somebody probably
marshmallows
left
do
them at
not
the
exist.
clean
Chocolate
sheets.
exists.
Chocolate-
But chocolate
graham
exists, but
crackers?
marshmallows do
You can't
not
really
exist.
put that
Graham
on a
crackers
stick.
don't exist.
Just chocolate. All right.
What's the recipe? for
Chocolate on a
marshmallows?
stick.
Let's figure this out.
Chocolate on a
Gelatin.
stick. Yep.
Mostly.
Find me a pig.
I think we're going to invent marshmallows.
Bacon
Can we
wrap.
hunt wild boar
chocolate?
in these
Sure.
mountains?
What are we doing?
So effectively,
Ooh.
uh,
Hey guys,
What?
I have a potion of treasure finding.
That might actually be useful. Except we don't know if this is treasure.
That's
I
true.
don't know if
Never
this is
mind.
treasure, yeah. I don't think a doppelganger or concubine would have a treasure map. I
Ah.
assumed this
All right.
would lead us to
what kind of
other
watches are you going to set
doppelgangers.
at night, or are you even going to set a
I
watch?
feel like we should set watches. That seems
Maybe a
sensible.
Rolex.
Oracle, take the first watch.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
I'll take
Do we have
the
any
second
corn
watch.
from the Wizard of
I do.
Oz trip?
I have 9 ears of corn.
Okay.
Would you like to make some popped corn?
Well, I need to make some cornstarch
Oh.
for the marshmallows.
We are
Would you like an ear of corn? I can transfer.
we are creating several small
An
business
ear of corn.
ventures.
Do you have
on
to
this
give a
trip.
whole ear of corn, or can you like take off a couple rows?
I don't know. What do
only
you
have
make
it logged
cornstarch?
as
I'm
9 ears
researching.
of
I'm
corn,
researching
so I
my
think-
cornstarch here.
Okay.
All right. So you said he's going to take the first watch.
Yep, I'll take the first watch.
Don't
Okay.
you have a habit of falling asleep on?
Soren
First
will
watch?
take the second watch, or, unless it was already
What?
done.
No, no.
Okay.
You fell asleep while
Someone
and
will
your
take
hammer
second.
was yelling at you.
No, I don't remember this.
I don't remember this either.
You must have been sleeping too.
Yeah, probably.
Hammer's
My
yelling.
hammer's yelling at me all the time, but I don't
Hammer's
remember it
yelling at him
yelling
for
at me
missing.
for falling asleep.
Like when he wouldn't hit stuff.
That's gotta be very torturous to just have a hammer in your head all the time. Yeah, I know.
So
Anyway,
what's the map show on it? What are we looking
There's
for?
a spot, and we came
A
out to
spot?
this-
An
what we
X
think
or a
is
zero?
spot. It's a. I don't, is it a
Is it X or
Circle or-
circle?
It's just a circle.
oh,
so anywhere within this area.
I wish I would have
There
done
could
that
be
sooner.
something-
'Cause I
That
thought
could
it
be
was
a
X.
20-mile circle.
This could have been the
Did you ever
area
see the
that they
dome?
Decided to put the latrine in.
Half dome?
to be
Dome?
perfectly
So maybe
honest,
we
I
should
could have.
dig.
I figured when it said there was a spot on a map, I figured it was a city of some sort. I was
Yeah,
wrong.
I was expecting to find like a lodge.
I think we're all
or
really
something.
stupid.
Yeah, a
But
little
now
bit.
we're just out in the mountains.
Just enjoying nature.
So anyway,
Well,
So
we
the
are
druids
watching-
are happy. The
Nature
druids are
is the
extraordinarily
worst!
happy. Skady is extraordinarily
Skatey's not-
happy.
yeah, she's
We're
great.
loving.
She's
I
content.
found lots of mushrooms.
So
Yep.
is anyone taking a second watch? for
Yeah,
the
Soren
third
did.
yeah.
watch?
Yeah,
Soren took
Soren
a
did.
second watch. What types of how many hour watches are you planning on taking?
Probably 3 hours?
3 or
3 hours seems
3
reasonable.
is no.
'Cause anything
first,
lo-
second, third, 9 hours. Yeah.
We need to find a millstone. Do you have a millstone?
I don't.
So
I
let's
have
look
that
around
card.
for some
I
rocks.
think I
Do
sold
you really
it.
want an ear of corn though? I will hand it.
Yeah,
Everybody
make some
gets-
corn stars.
All right,
everybody-
I'm giving you an ear of corn, so I'm gonna go 8, and you have to put 1 ear of corn in your.
Alright.
First, second, third watch. Everybody.
Do we
gets
have to find a
the
pig?
watch
Who's
gets 6
doing
hours
third?
of sleep.
Who's doing third watch?
Or Skady will do third.
Skady.
Skady? Okay.
Oh boy.
I mean,
So I have to get up on a
I
rock.
They're
trust
gonna wait
Skady.
until this. They're gonna wait until the smallest person takes the watch, and then they're gonna get us. I don't know
well.
who they are, but
Tell you what, I have great aim. My nose.
Your nose.
You
Um,
aim along your nose?
I
good
don't know
enough.
how it works.
But
Open
anyway.
open campfire or I mean you are in the
Um,
mountains so it is a little chilly.
Yeah, I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like we should.
I mean,
Campfire.
you're gonna
Yeah.
need it for the corner.
Are you gonna make a campfire
We
out
don't-
in the middle of the woods for anything to see us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we freeze to death.
Do you
That's
want
why we're
to
on-
freeze?
And also, I'm bored, so might as well bring on the monsters.
It's not like we're in the frost fangs or something. Come
So
on.
yes.
Until we have watch.
And you're over there making cornstarch. What do you think you're gonna draw attention to us?
We need
Cornstarch.
I'm
marshmallows!
just playing with a millstone.
He's just smashing corn with a rock. It's fine.
It's be the worst cornstarch ever.
This is why we probably should not be making marshmallows, but I'm very excited because I really want them.
I don't even know if we have all the materials to do this.
What is
Out in the
gelatin?
camp.
Exactly. Is that from a pig?
I thought that was
Like
horse
pig
hooves.
hooves.
Oh, war horse.
You could take like a hoofed animal.
Hoofed?
A hoofed animal.
Well, we have horses
So-
and we bought them, right?
We're hoofed-ed?
So you mean
I'm googling
Like
what is
fawn?
gelatin.
Yeah, we can just hunt it.
half man, half?
Oh,
Right.
don't go to PETA's website.
Yeah.
This is a bad idea.
FAU and FAW.
Maybe we can take a minotaur.
Well,
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Find one.
So,
Okay, we all die.
Soren.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
So in
First
the middle
watch.
of the night,
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Second
The
watch.
second watch.
roll a d6.
D6 for initiative.
No.
1 through 5 is bad.
Let's roll crit.
On a D6.
If you roll below a 1, you're okay.
D6.
One.
1. Yay.
So you are surprised.
Darn.
Oh no.
Told you 1 through 5 is bad.
Oh, that's the worst. Also, what is gelatin made of? Also, don't go to PETA's website
Of
to
course
find out.
not.
I clicked that and I was like, no, get out of PETA's website.
Thanks, Roxfarius.
Boiling of
He
skin,
says-
cartilage, and bones from animals.
He says we need a fire to get experience points. A fire equals more experience points. Did somebody have flint, or are you gonna do it old school?
I think we already left the
Oh,
fire.
it's animal
have
collagen.
Oh, we have flint.
Yeah.
You didn't
Yeah.
use a missile.
Yeah, we got it from the shop.
That's how you use a
100 gold
That's
pieces.
just, that just
That's
sounds
an expensive
weird.
fire.
Doesn't seem like.
Yeah.
Now that's a fire.
I wonder if we could use.
Fire.
I wonder if we could use this instead because that's vegan, but I don't know how to make it.
What is it?
It's
Vegan.
Agar-
Vegan didn't exist back
agar?
then.
Yeah.
I don't know. But gelatin is made from animal collagen
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So-
gotta boil it, so
It's
we
best
need a
for
fire.
bones.
because it's
Those
made from
things.
connective tissues.
Mmm.
Okay.
So
Bone broth.
yeah, you can use that.
How many things
Or
are
skin.
attacking?
I'm sorry?
How many things are attacking?
You have
He's
no
got a
idea. You're
handful.
How many things are attacking?
You don't
Each-
know. You're surprised.
Each
What?
mini is 28
That's what you're
millimeters.
thinking
I knew that was going to be how you responded, but I thought I'd ask anyway.
You don't know. You're surprised. Well,
What's
that's
Pete streaming
fantastic.
about?
One less for
Marshmallows?
each
We
portion.
probably should have had pears on watch. Just saying.
Well,
Like fruit. is
hindsight's
an apple.
2020.
Yeah, I know, really? Come on.
Roxfarius, we're playing the S.L.A.P group.
Put bananas
Okay.
on watch.
Super lucky adventuring party. Stupendously lucky adventuring.
Stupendously lucky.
Oh,
adventuring
oh.
part.
So you were on
Simple
watch
minded.
and something surprised you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Were you sleeping?
No! I just wasn't paying enough attention, apparently. Or, like, it came from behind, maybe?
Yep.
It's dark.
Wait,
I'm
why
human.
is everyone so
I don't
far
have
away from the
information.
person on watch?
Because we're
You're
sleeping.
just off. That's all.
I climbed a tree.
This is happening directly to someone.
And you got surprised
It's
while
very-
you're in a tree.
I mean,
Very
You're
good.
gonna fall.
Watch at night. In the dark.
Also, can we talk about the fact that I had the human go on watch?
Wait, you got
Oh,
you
There's
climbed
a
a
fire.
tree.
Yes, but still.
You can't even do a flip with the beer mug.
I don't think you.
Yeah, that's harder than climbing a tree.
I don't think you rolled to climb.
good football.
Last
game
time
coming
somebody
on,
at this
making
house
multiple
climbed a tree, the
screenshots.
fire department had to come and get him out of the tree.
Who? What?
My son,
Oh my god.
he got stuck in the tree.
Does
So the
Arsenalville
fire
have
de-
a fire department?
Rittman.
Rittman.
So they came and brought the ladder truck and everything for training. Out of the tree.
Did you call him?
Huh?
You called him? You say, hey.
Well, I tried to get him out.
So,
Yeah, I
hey,
couldn't
my
get up
son's
there.
stuck in a tree. How old's your...
Yeah, how old was he?
It's when we first got him. It's
Okay.
probably like the first year, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so he's still fairly
Yeah, he was still. He ended up getting wedged.
Yeah.
So
Oh, so
it-
that's
it-
actually,
yeah,
like,
it,
legit.
It freaked us out. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's fair. That's more... It's not just like, what are you doing? It's more of like, oh no! Very different.
Okay, give it to a straight mark.
What do you mean
How
a good
good are we?
football game? Who's playing tonight?
Saints and Texans and the Broncos and Raiders.
Which one is the good one?
2 Monday night
Saints.
games?
Thanks. I know nothing.
So
There's a 7:20 game and a a
Yeah.
7:10 game and a 10:20 game.
Yep.
so if you see Holly Monster up there, I actually met
He's
her in
obsessed with sports.
ReaperCon. I watch her on Twitch,
Really
so I got to meet her
Oh.
at ReaperCon in
Isn't there
Texas.
a cricket tournament tonight
Foosball?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I just watch video games on the
Yeah, which
internet.
Magic Grand Prix are happening?
Football's the devil. I disagree with that statement.
He said foosball.
Oh, foosball.
Oh.
Foosball's actually pretty fun to play.
I just
Not bad.
punch things.
Unless you're, I mean, you very well may be
Everything's done
quoting.
you,
You
Mahosky.
very well may be quoting Waterboy. If so, good reference.
Yes,
I
that is
assume
that
that's
is from Waterboy.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like punching things.
so at any rate, you are minding your own business
Yes.
on watch, and all of a sudden you see coming from behind.
Oh, good.
You see a whole bunch of different types of tentacles that are trying to wrap
Displacer
themselves around
beast.
you.
This feels like a very weird kind of anime.
Where's our little displacer?
It's a
hentai.
flirkin. It's a
That's what I was
Um,
thinking of. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word hentai. This feels like hentai.
Why?
You thought last
No.
week was kinky.
Oh gosh.
So,
I'm sorry,
so you
Frank.
see these tentacles are trying to wrap around you. They did hit you. You took 10 points.
Please tell me I had full.
You need to everybody
Okay.
was at full.
Because I have 13 written down. I'm
Okay.
like, please tell me it's
But-
not 13.
should
You
start
need to
stuffing
make
yourself immediately.
4 saves
Four
against
saves.
paralyzation.
Ooh, stinging tentacles.
Great.
Mhm.
It's a flirkin.
It's flirkin.
All right, at least I just have to. She's about to fall. Sorry.
4.
4.
Yep.
Are you sure it's not 1?
No, I'm sure that it's 4.
Do we divide the number by 4?
Because if she doesn't make the save, she can't wake us up.
Brian said 4 saves, just tell her she failed.
Hey.
Made.
I made it.
Okay.
Wait, saving
Wait.
for what?
You gotta go above, right?
Paralyzation. It's
Paralyzation.
Yeah, I was
above.
gonna say, there's no way you
Above.
made that.
You had seven.
Failed.
You had 7. Wait, you had 17, right?
That was a 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, wait,
I need my
that's
eyes
not
Yeah,
me.
it's the second. Yeah, it's the second choice that's on your saving throw list. So above, equal to or above.
Failed.
We failed
Okay.
the first one.
Yeah,
Made
there's
the
the
second one.
17.
Made the second one.
Failed.
Failed the
Failed.
third one.
And
50%'s good.
Made it.
Okay.
So the odd ones didn't make.
Made half of them. My save. I had to hit 9.
You keep 2 of your limbs.
You can
I think-
do it.
Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry. I forgot one thing. So you have to make
You're
your
also
saves
dead.
at +4s.
8 more.
Oh.
she
So-
made the 2 at +4.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, just the 2. So the other 2 you still failed.
Yeah.
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 A 4 would
Yeah,
be
they're
8.
pretty bad.
A,
You're
E.
pretty low.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
were 4 and 1. My number has to be 9.
If you add
The other
them
numbers
together,
were
you
16
still
and
failed.
17. So yes, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
17? That has to be wrong. What?
You have to roll a 9. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
not. Swords
Compared
are.
to
Well,
mine.
in that
Swords
case,
are
if
bad.
if
Mine
she
are
had to
pretty
roll on
high.
a +4, does that mean she had
Millions
to
are
roll a
higher,
5
but
or
Soren
higher?
is a fighter. and
If she
doesn't
was,
have
yeah,
achievement.
if hers was 9, if it was a 9, then yes, it would have been a 5 or higher.
Yeah, she rolled a 4.
Yeah.
So she
What
rolled a
was the
4 and a
other
1,
one
so
you
she
rolled?
just
Oh,
missed on
1.
one of them.
4, a 1, a 16, and a
The
17.
1 doesn't count for this. Saving throws don't count as
You're at 5th?
full misses.
Yes, I'm at 5th.
Why not?
Thank
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah.
Otherwise, no, you didn't save. And
No, your natural save is 11.
Yes, I have a +2 mod.
Okay, so 9. So you would have been +6 total. Okay.
Right.
So you made 3 of them then.
Make 2 of them.
No, I was just saying
Well,
plus
with
6
the plus,
instead of plus 4.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the 4 was good.
The 4 was
Yeah,
off.
6
So I'll
was
let
good.
you. I'll let you use. Well, somebody is giving you a special hero point. It sounds like.
Nope.
Nope.
Following.
Somebody following.
Thank you.
Thanks, Blahoski.
But we will apply a special hero point to it.
No, because 11 minus 6 is 5, and I had a 4.
Right. I'm going to let you apply a special hero point to
Oh.
it after the fact.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't have any.
They cheered.
Oh,
they cheered earlier. Right.
Oh.
So,
Thank you, guys.
so that being the case, now the figure does not represent what is actually there. It's the closest thing.
Oh,
that
come
we
on
have.
now.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Beholder.
Gosh.
I have so many concerns.
Is this a Gorgon?
No.
No, Gorgons are different.
So
That's not Gorgon.
the tentacles don't end up wrapping around you because you made your saving throws. You turn around and you come face to face with this horrible looking creature that looks like a humongous brain with a beak, like a bird's beak sticking out of it, and these 10 tentacles that are all writhing and so
So
forth.
kind of like the monsters of Pikmin, but with snakes' heads?
I don't know. I don't know what
Birdhead.
monsters of Pikmin.
Dang it, no one knows Pikmin.
I don't.
No.
That's from Nintendo, isn't
You
it?
have one?
Yeah, they have things that are bird heads.
Yes,
things.
that's exactly what it is.
Sorry,
On a much
not
smaller
as
scale.
big.
Not quite as big, but that's okay.
That looks...
A brain
nice.
with a beak and tentacles. Wow.
Yes.
How do you just have that?
Because that was actually out of one of the
You just
D&D board games.
Oh,
That's
nice.
awesome.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
that's terrifying.
I can't remember what it is.
That's
though.
exactly what it is.
That's so gross.
Yes, it is very, very grotesque looking.
Shoot it in the brain.
So are you going to...
So it is shrieking at you as well,
Oh, cool.
Does that
um,
wake us up?
potentially.
I hope
Worms! Worms! Give me some worms!
What do you think worms are?
Okay.
Okay.
So everybody else make a saving throw as well.
I think
I
that's
really like being
Natural
me right
save
now.
versus petrification.
it's a
Oh,
bird
does
brain.
the scream... Does the scream cause petrification?
No, this is just a roll to see who wakes up
So
and who
what's a
doesn't.
natural
So-
save? What am I rolling against?
I made
The saving
You're rolling
throw.
against petrification.
or
Remember, you got to
Aragon
make sure
made.
that
Oh,
you're
it's still
picking which character.
petrification.
Yes.
Aragon made.
Ilya did not.
So this here,
Yep. Petrification.
Like, take
Magic
plus
and work.
Yep.
My
so that would be 9. Right?
Yes.
everything's on the floor.
Okay, so hold on.
Aragon
I got
made
it.
Orc did not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aragon made.
Orc
So
did
Skady
not.
made it.
Hold on.
Aragon's over
She
by
got a
Jacob.
20.
All right, so Aragon made.
How?
Jacob made
Skady
it.
made.
Well, yeah, Skady made. Well, for Icklerat, he has a +2.
Oh,
Yeah.
What is that?
That makes it a 10.
So I have to roll over a 10.
10. 10 or higher.
Jacob made it.
18. He made it.
Oric is a failure.
Ilya failed as well.
Three made.
Puri made.
And EE made it.
I'm
Farther
gonna
away.
go
from
use
you.
the restroom really quick.
Farther.
Yeah.
Puri made.
Uh-oh.
Ilya failed.
Yeah.
Orc failed.
Kicks fail.
Kicks failed.
Oh, dang.
I'm just
I
glad
know,
Skady
right?
made it.
You got a 4.
Skady got a 20. Do you have a critical...
You can just imagine Kick storing.
saving health?
Both NPCs failed, and both of Nick's failed.
Ah.
No.
Okay?
Even those sacrifices.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So at any rate, you
Kick's your
see...
sleeping.
Kick nab.
Alright, so you guys wake up and you hear this horrible shrieking that is going on. You hear Soren screaming his head off at the top of his lungs, going, "Oh my god, what is this thing?"
I tried my best to be on watch. That's what I was supposed to do,
So,
right?
so it actually, you had seen it, it was like floating above you. and came down closer
It
and was
floats?
trying to. Yes, it's levitating
What?
and trying
Aw.
to wrap its arms around you. Okay.
Everybody in chat had said what it's called already, so
Yes.
Oh,
it's a grell.
a grell.
A
Yeah.
grell.
G-R-E-L-L.
Initiative 5.
Everybody roll 20-sided. See who's rolling. 16.
6.
2. So you know, it almost was
you
a
rolled a
20.
17.
17.
All right.
Would
so
you?
he
Oh,
goes
you got
first.
17.
Yep.
Well, he
You gonna roll for him?
5.
Reroll. 5.
3.
Okay.
Come on, Joachim.
Man, Joker
What the
sucks.
grell?
What the?
I almost rolled a 20 and then it
Oh my
rolled
god,
to a
it's a George
2.
Foreman girl.
Oh.
Taborius.
Hero point.
Thank you,
Hey!
Tiborius Knight.
Thank you.
Okay. So the first one critically hit, and you took one other hit.
Me?
Yes.
Great.
Wow.
I really like being me right now.
How many tentacles does it have?
10.
There's a standard number.
10.
10 tentacles.
Okay.
Neat.
10 tickles.
Can I be anybody else right now?
10 tickles.
Tentacles. NT. Tentacles.
Makes sense.
Oh, stupid hentai.
Unlike tentacles, which are icicles inside.
Whoa.
Double.
The new bar is still not great.
What's your HP?
51.
Okay.
Yeah,
6
that's
points.
pretty high.
3 more saves.
6 points.
3 more saves.
You all 6?
This
You're
thing
down to
is-
45.
Yep.
This thing is
Wow.
crazy. Alright.
So I have to roll for
So what do I
save
need
3
to
more
do?
times?
Just gotta roll for 3 more saves.
Well, we're off to an excellent start. That was a 1.
Plus 6, right?
Yep. That's an automatic failure.
12 made it.
Okay.
13 made it.
Okay. All right. So you feel your muscles actually start stiffening up,
Great.
and you are completely paralyzed.
Great.
And the one tentacle that did it is wrapping itself around you.
You should eat more bananas.
Okay.
Yeah.
The beak itself is like almost in your face.
Oh, and I
Okay.
can't run. I can't
All right.
move.
So
Bye, Soren.
those guys
Don't be bad.
are the ones that actually wake up. The rest of them do not.
Great.
Okay. You wake up and you hear the shrieking over where Soren is actually at. Those of you that wear armor, of course, on a normal basis are not wearing your armor.
Oh.
Because you slept.
Exactly.
You
You
don't
can.
sleep in your armor?
I sleep in the nude.
You can't.
Wait,
So the monk obviously,
Sleep in the...
Yep.
that's what I thought.
Pari
EE.
definitely, EE because I think he's wearing
Leather.
brace. He's wearing leather.
Oh.
Leather you can actually sleep in.
I think
But if you're wearing any type
Oh.
of metallic armor,
Well,
no,
Okay, so Skatey had
Any
chainmail,
type of metallic
but
armor, what?
you can't sleep
You
in.
can't sleep in.
So
Ickle
you're-
Rock.
So I'm not wearing my armor.
Exactly.
Nickel Rot wears leather.
he's got cloak
Yeah.
of protection.
But
Yep.
so Skatey, I have
So
my
what
bow,
I would be armor
right?
class 5 then?
You would be armor class 10 naturally because you're not
Oh.
wearing any armor. You're not. So the closest thing you could potentially do is just grab a shield, if you
Shoot
wish.
An arrow. That
Shooting
I
an
do.
arrow is possible. Yes.
I do.
But
Okay.
your
Okay.
arrow's not going to have any armor on.
Well, that's fine.
Okay, just checking.
Okay. So, he's paralyzed.
Yup.
It will take you around to get over. You can get one shot off.
Okay, just one.
Just one. Okay.
17.
17.
What's the sheet?
Yep. That is a hit.
Yay.
Okay.
D6.
Die 6.
5.
Okay. Any additional pluses?
No, she doesn't have any.
Okay.
Oh, wait. That's to hit. 0 to damage. Yeah, sorry.
Just 5?
Just 5.
Okay.
Would our characters know what this is?
It's possible that Pari might, considering that she's schooled, make an intelligence roll. Yes.
Yep.
Yep. It is indeed what is known as a grell. It looks
Please tell me my arrow went
Like-
through right through the brainstem.
that.
Hey!
A bird brain.
Do we know if it's like
I
immune
want
to
to be
magic?
anywhere else right now.
Resistant to magic? Like
That
resistant-
much you don't know.
Dang it.
The basic
Does it-
gist
I don't
of
know
what
that.
you know is
Okay.
is that the tentacles do some sort of paralyzation. You do know that these are very, very evil creatures. They're
Alright.
abominations.
You don't want to get close, guys.
I'm gonna prep a sleep spell.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally put me to sleep. I don't
I
literally
don't
care.
really.
I'd like
not
to
sure
not
if it's gonna work or
die.
not, but
I'd
Okay.
like to not die, so do whatever you have to do.
Aragon is gonna attempt to cast magic missile.
Sure. You can cast magic missile.
Oh.
Okay.
And then I need
2
to
die.
roll 2 die 4.
2 die 4. 2 die 4 and add 2.
Oh, okay. That's not gross. That's no.
5.
Okay.
Total.
Okay. Anybody else do anything?
I.
You can cast your sleep spell.
okay. I'm sorry, I don't know what I have to roll for that though.
Nothing. It has no effect.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Can we discuss that?
Just out of curiosity, does it have an effect on...
No.
No?
He's too high level as well.
Oh.
Can I,
Actually,
can I do chromatic orb?
I feel way
You
more powerful
can.
if I wasn't
You
You
paralyzed.
can. You do stand the chance, just like with the arrow, of hitting Soren with it, though.
Take the risk. Take the risk. I'm gonna die if you don't do it.
What if I do
he's,
phantom armor instead to try and protect myself a little bit?
You certainly can, but it's only going to do you. It's only going to do you any good if you actually get in like hand to hand combat.
I need to stop you.
Alright, I'm gonna try and hit you with the chromatic orb.
All right.
Or hit it, not hit me.
Okay.
Yes, please don't
Rot
aim for
is-
me. If you miss and hit me, what
And
else?
what color? So here are your options.
Red. I think it's red.
You get to
pearl.
customize your
Yes.
chromatic orb.
Yeah, there's red, pearl.
So
What's
you
the-
you have the ability to do Pearly, which does 1 to 4 points, and cast a light spell, which at night wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. You can do Ruby, which does 1 to 6 points and does heat. And it will cause it to lose a point of strength and a point of dexterity. At third, you can do fire, which is 1 die 8.
I do third.
But basically will also cause
Soren to catch fire.
anything basically that
Please don't
it would
set me on fire.
cause
So-
fire damage to him
Alright,
too.
yeah. So probably pearl and ruby. I'll try and.
Pearl gets you light.
How long does it get you light for? Like a couple turns or?
The light, it casts just like a light spell, persists 1 round per level. So basically 3 rounds.
I mean, if it catches on fire, it would also grab light.
Yeah.
But then I'd catch
But
on fire.
He'd catch on fire.
Oh, really?
he's gonna
It's
do
a-
an
Yeah,
entangle
area?
spell.
Soren would be.
In the
Is it
tangle.
an area
Yep.
attack?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what he
okay.
said.
Because it's touching.
So I could do
My bad, I didn't
ruby
hear
and
that
try
part.
and lower.
I
The
don't like
ruby
fire.
would be heat and it would lower their its dexterity. Does it have a high dexterity?
Don't know.
Don't know.
You don't know.
It's got a lot of tentacles.
Should I try and
Fair
do light
warning,
or try and
you
lower
cast your entangle, you're going to entangle him too.
Yeah, but that only entangles, right?
It does, but it's not going to stop it from being able to attack.
Oh,
I hate my life.
Okay.
okay. Sorry, you're already entangled.
I am.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm going with ruby.
Okay.
Or you won't have it for
All
very
right.
long.
Well, Jay's already saying
So I
R.I.P.
roll d20.
Thanks.
You're 20 feet away, so it's only +2 at this point.
14 plus 2, 16.
16?
Seems promising.
Please hit. Please hit.
That just hits.
Oh, yes.
Just hits.
I thought you
1
were
die
gonna say
6.
no, and I was gonna be devastated.
2.
I think there's updates needed on the computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Hopefully we can
I think you poked it with a stick.
or really pissed it off.
Hey, turn it on you!
okay. So, it gets hit with the chromatic orb. You see a flash of light and it starts to burn a little bit. It relinquishes its hold on you and starts taking off.
I'm still totally paralyzed.
Wait,
though.
that was from Ruby?
Mhm.
Okay, but it still burned. It wasn't fire, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
So was that
Yeah,
paralyzation
it
or
was
was it a
heat.
poison?
okay.
It was heat.
Me?
Yeah.
Paralyzation. Okay.
Can Soren move, or is it still like
He's still paralyzed at this point. You notice that this thing is floating away and coming out from the back of the brain. You notice it is dripping like some sort of ichor.
Cerebral fluid.
Yep.
Alright.
Nice?
Chromatic brain.
Good shot, Nicorot.
First, Skatey hit it with an arrow.
That's true. But
Wait, Ickle saved my life?
Nicorot saved.
Icarot saved your
Aragon
life.
helped a little bit.
Yep.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, so you see his face, he's kind of like...
Isn't it great to be paralyzed?
Yep.
Hold still, I want to take a plaster mold.
Hey, that was my cornstarch.
This will live in forever.
So.
Okay. So
All
what do you
right.
guys do? That was that round.
I think someone's gonna.
Who can
Are we
unparalyze?
going to
Does anybody know how to?
pursue
Whose watch is it now?
Skaties?
Oh yeah. I was for the third watch. I guess I was up next for the watch. That's true.
Are we chasing?
Yeah, are we chasing
Are you guys
after it,
chasing
or
I'm getting dressed if we're gonna chase
Are we
it.
gonna? Are we?
Or is it
armoring
going
up
to
and
get us
getting
trimmed?
trimmed?
That's up to you guys.
I don't
So-
want to chase that thing.
Oh, I can't make a choice. One of my characters paralyzed, the other's unconscious, so I'm not here.
You gonna wake up anybody else? You gonna keep it to yourself?
I mean, I would assume that we wake other people up if we're gonna give chase. Otherwise, it can wait until the morning.
I can't make this decision. I'm not present.
Holly says she'll chase it.
Alright, we'll just send Holly after it then.
Go, Holly.
There you
We're all
Okay,
just gonna
Holly,
back
go
to
get
s-
it.
Back to bed.
Holly's got this.
Uh,
I have way more faith in Holly than I do in any of my characters. My characters are a hot mess.
see, I don't know if there's like more than one of those, and
I know.
that was a scout. And
BRB.
it's going to get its friends.
Do girls have friends? I don't know.
Girls, yeah, they
I
probably
thought you
have.
said girls. I'm like, yes.
They like the broys.
I have friends.
Girls and boys.
Girls and boys.
Oh.
I thought it was girls and dills.
Well,
Guys and dolls. Girls and dills.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Took me a second. I was like, I think that's a musical. Give me a
Yes.
second.
I just started thinking of
anyway.
Okay.
places.
So, as you guys are discussing amongst yourselves what it is that you're going to do about 10 minutes after you become unparalyzed.
Oh, thank goodness. I hate everything.
Okay, well,
We should set up
Icarot's gonna get
extra-
dressed.
Yeah, we
Skatey's
should
gonna
set up
put her
extra
chainmail
lookouts.
Yeah, Aragon's gonna put his chainmail on and go wake up Oric.
Okay.
Is anyone Wikipedia? I guess I'm sleeping.
Pri will wake up Ilya. and
Thank you.
Kix And
Oh, Neb's with us.
Mm-hmm. The
And
entire
make-
party's there.
and make Nub stand watch.
Whatever. And he just rolls over and goes back to sleep.
You would cast magic missile on him, or I kick him.
Who's I?
Ilya.
Ilya.
You're sleeping right next to him.
No, I got
Oh,
one
that's
down.
right. You guys were cuddling.
Dude,
You were
yeah.
cuddling.
You didn't wake up.
Spooning.
I don't remember this.
Turn spoon.
I still
Yep.
kick him. All right, are we chasing?
I think we're chasing.
Okay.
We are?
Sure.
We're putting
I'm
our
not
armor on
chasing.
and everything.
You're not chasing. Oh.
Pri's not chasing.
Pri
We're
doesn't
just
want to
gonna
get all
follow
sweaty.
the spinal fluid trail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a nice spinal
some-
fluid
get some
trail.
track.
That
It's going
Lorelil
fine.
can help track. Wait, is Lorelil up?
Nobody's woken her up yet.
Yeah, we
we're
need to wake up
gonna wake everyone
Lorelil.
else
Aragon, while Aragon is waking up Oric, he'll wake up Lorelil as well.
Okay.
And tell her what happened.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're going chase. I think Ilya's staying back.
Hey, we had an
Ilya.
Ogrellan chase. No, I mean, Grell chasing us.
There's a brain that wants us dead.
That wants us dead. Fitting.
Story of our lives.
Chase it down and kill it.
Before-
Leave
She
no
able to track?
survivors.
There you
They
go.
all up.
Yeah, everybody's up
All right,
at
let's
this
go.
point.
All right.
I have vengeance to take!
Nico Route put his clothes back
Fine.
on.
Wait.
What?
He sleeps in the nude normal.
Yeah,
What?
I got saved by a new Nickel Rock. But I'm trying to be more selfless.
Even when you're outdoors?
Oh yeah. It's the only way I can sleep.
You're telling me a naked
What?
gnome just shot a brain
Yeah.
in the middle of the night and I missed it?
With a chromatic orb.
Man.
There's a lot of light.
Fuck, you didn't get paralyzed.
I know. It would have been scary.
Not any scarier than what happened last night.
Close.
Mostly for us, but yeah.
Didn't have any armor, you know.
Anyway, let's go.
Instead of discussing the dude.
Chase,
Let's go follow
chase,
it.
chase.
Okay. All right. Set up a marching
Laura
order.
Lil, can you please track?
Marching
Yeah,
order.
she will
All
certainly.
right.
So Laura Lil's
Laura
going
Lil
up in
attempt
front
to track.
with Aragon, not
Well,
Aragon, Oryx, and
Skatey's
Kix
going to be
and
near the
Soren.
front so she can try and get a shot off.
Are we
I
packing
can't
up
reach
everything?
Kicks.
Hey,
we
you
like-
don't reach.
God help!
I'd have to climb on
Reach
the
or
table.
Are we
Kicks.
packing up the whole camp then?
No, we're leaving behind.
No, because he went back to sleep.
Yeah, he went
Ned
back
went
to
back
sleep.
to sleep.
I think Ilya's going to go back to sleep and...
Ilya went back to sleep.
Is
No,
anyone
that's
going to
Perry.
stand watch for that group?
That's Ilya.
No, it's Ilya.
You're correct.
No, they're coming with
I was
us.
gonna say, we're gonna probably close up camp.
Aww.
They're coming with us.
But I liked the cuddling.
Wait.
Wait, did you just
Make up your mind!
No!
You don't like them. You like them.
Have you never met a teenage girl?
She's a teenager?
She's 12. She's...
For an elf, she is.
Yeah, I'm 155, so
Okay.
basically a teenager. I was
That
gonna say
explains-
22, but that's
That
hard.
explains so much.
YOLO.
Anyway,
Okay.
Marching order.
Kix is really excited to chop up a brain.
Okay.
Skates.
Dude, it's not as cool as you think. It's always really scary.
Okay. Laura was able to pick up the trail fairly quickly.
Yes!
Right.
nice.
Why would she stand up right in the
Remember,
middle of the...
revenge is a dish best served cold. That's great.
Well-
Easily reheated in the microwave of evil.
And topped with marshmallows.
We have the cornstarch! And a horse that to-
Watching, so beware.
We do
Rain
have a...
that you receive will be your last, we swear.
Yes, because they...
So make the
That
bad horse
horse.
gleeful, or he'll make you his mare.
What is this? Is
Dr.
Britney
Dr.
Spears?
Horrible's sing-along blog.
Have you never
Okay.
seen Dr. Horrible? I have it. Do you want to borrow
Is
it?
it
It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
Is it still on Netflix?
I think so.
it is a classic.
I can check.
I have the DVD if it's not. It's worth
It's on
watching.
YouTube if it's not.
Oh, good point.
Is this on
Basically, adult
musical?
Doogie Howser.
Yeah. It's
Neil
start...
Patrick Harris and
Right,
Nathan
right.
Fillion and
Felicia
Joss
Day.
Whedon had a fun time.
Alright, the usual peeps
Yeah.
of that group. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So we slay one of the horses. We can get gelatin.
Yeah, that's the problem right now. We're not slaying a horse in the middle of the mountain.
Yeah.
It's not on Netflix anymore.
I didn't think it was. Buffy isn't either.
I just saw a musical yesterday.
From the Firefly.
Book of Mormon.
I don't
Oh,
think
is it
Firefly's on
Yeah,
there
it was really
anymore
good.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
either. Neither is Serenity.
Oh,
Nobody minds that Serenity's not on Netflix anymore.
I have so many feelings about that movie. Most of them are what?
How do reavers clean their spears?
Very
No!
carefully.
No.
They
Yeah.
run them through the water.
No! I was like, yay! No. Remember, I took a class on Joss Whedon in college. I had to watch that for homework for the first time.
Mm.
I was devastated. I just like screamed.
Wait,
in the
you,
middle.
had you seen Firefly before that?
You search
No.
Firefly.
I watched
You
Firefly
that for
first.
Next Generation.
I watched
comes
all
out
of
on
Firefly before I
Netflix.
watched Serenity.
Oh,
But I watched it as part of the class.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
But I had watched most of Buffy before I started the class.
If you search Firefly on Netflix, Star Trek: The Next Generation comes up.
Close enough.
I mean, I watch both, so.
Close enough for you nerds. Watch this instead.
Nerds!
It's on Hulu though.
I'm amazed that I'm not getting hate mail. That was a really poor taste joke.
Everyone's made it!
That's fair.
Everyone who has watched Serenity has made it. Alright.
Oh, he's What's his name? What's the droid from Rogue One?
But most people still do.
I don't remember his name, but yes.
K2SO4.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk's thing.
Yes, I love Alan Tudyk.
Mm-hmm.
He
Did you
is-
ever see Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah,
Did you know that Alan Tudyk played the chicken in Moana?
Yes.
Yeah.
he does a lot of voices.
Yeah.
His thing is, I went to Juilliard. It's very dark.
Yes, it is very dark.
Yep.
I don't like
It was
night.
dark
we
and
are
stormy night.
chasing after a flying
It's dark
brain
and full of
In the
Night.
dark.
Doesn't everyone do that? I hear feet.
I love how we have a map prepped
This
for
is the
this.
brain.
Like,
I
this
don't
was
know why I
actually
think
the
there's
goal of this mission.
You're
Did
not
you
a
bring the
kitten.
kitten?
No, not at all.
Did you eat the kitten?
It's totally out of the blue.
Lurking in disguise.
Oh, and he made it seem like it wasn't his plan for us to just blindly follow the map.
So what happened?
We're following
We're
the brain.
following the brain.
Also discussing
We're
Firefly.
blindly following
And
the
he
brain.
has a map
We're trying
for
to find-
following the
We're
brain.
trying to find.
Oh, the
Pinky.
brain has a map?
No, the brain has a map for following the brain.
Yeah. We're trying to find Pinky.
Yeah.
Oh.
Narf.
Yes.
The brains of the operation.
Yes.
If I may be so bold.
His name
Who's
is.
the brains of the operation?
Not me.
The DM.
The girl's name is.
Okay.
Brian.
What?
All right. So
Brian the Brain.
you end up. Lorelo traces this down,
Danger,
and
danger,
the ichor
danger.
/ blood that trail that you find. You see that there was a stone, and interestingly, the blood trail looks like it went right through the stone itself, but
phase?
still on the ground. Okay,
Are these creatures able to phase?
you have no idea.
Or is the blood going through the stone like acidic or something?
So interestingly,
Like
you
the
don't
brain.
see any kind of markings on the stone itself.
What?
Oh, okay.
That is
Oh,
interesting.
in other words, we came to a stone wall.
You came to this very large stone, basically a boulder. Okay? But based on how this thing moves, you would have had an expectation that you would have seen some blood or something on the actual stone, and you don't see any. You
Like
only see
dripped
it.
on it.
Yeah. Like dripped on it, but you're not seeing any on the stone
Just
itself.
Does the trail end then? There's nothing
Yes.
beyond it?
You see this, yeah,
Okay.
you see, basically the trail itself, and it ends at the actual stone.
So wouldn't the stone have to move to reveal something underneath it if we don't see a continuing trail?
Knock 3
We're
times.
gonna look for hidden.
Yeah.
Aragon and Oric are gonna look for hidden doors. Oric is gonna examine the stone just to
Okay.
see if there's anything
Okay.
suspicious about it.
You hear in your head, "Hey, stupid! It's not a real stone."
I kind of figured that, but I just wanted to check it out to make sure.
Hammer it.
Hit it with the hammer.
Hit it with your best shot.
Oric is gonna hit it with the hammer.
Okay.
Mm.
So you
Fire
swing
away.
And you go flying in.
And you
Goes
go-
right through. Yep.
and you face plant right through the stone. You
So
see
in other
Orc's
words,
little
like-
legs kind of like hanging out the bottom of the stone, and you don't see the rest of him. It's almost like he's
So-
embedded in it.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a long night.
Nickelrod just starts cracking up.
Is he at least wearing pants now?
Oric?
Ickelrod.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Roll
yeah,
for
Oric's
pants.
wearing pants.
Wow.
Roll for pants.
You like to go through
Yeah, I've got
things.
my leather pants on.
It's almost like the floor.
So Oric is gonna
Leather.
try and get up.
Yep. You're able to get up, and
Do I see anything with my head through the stone?
you don't see. There's no light or anything. You're not picking up anything.
I don't have infravision.
You do, but
At that
infravision
point?
only picks up heat sources.
Okay.
Okay. You don't. It's not like night vision goggles.
Okay.
You only pick up.
You pick up.
Can we buy those
no.
next time we're in town?
I have
Without
yeah,
pants.
Pickle Rock goes in.
Um,
He's got 60 foot.
You also hear in your head just this really big sigh. Like, stupid is too good for you. Get up.
I get up.
So you see him get up, and he has effectively, his legs have pulled himself through the stone. You don't. I mean, you can see like he's gotten up on his feet, but he's past the stone. At
No
this
longer
point.
visible.
Yes.
So that
I'm
actually
gonna
leave
stick
him-
my I'm gonna stick my arm back and just wait for them to come through.
Yeah.
Are
So
you
you
guarding
see a
us from the
dwarven
camera?
arm come through the stone.
This is the creepiest summoning ever.
That stone growed an arm.
That's the point.
Somebody yell slap.
Did you actually say that? Did you
Yeah.
actually say somebody else
And-
slap? Well, I should
And nothing.
slap myself.
No, you don't. Nothing happens.
What?
Oh, that's right. That wish. Yeah. Okay.
Wait.
We don't
The
know.
the hammer thing. Whenever I became a shield thing,
It stopped there?
Mhm.
Does Nick know?
I don't know if he does. So.
Interesting.
This is the best news ever. It's gonna take him off so much. But don't sit in his seat in the project room. He will kill you.
Right.
He's got to
All
look
right.
out the window.
He walked in.
We're
So-
following, right?
Move
so
or
you
he
notice-
moved. I moved.
Okay. Work is in front.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to walk through. Laura will just kind of see her and closes her eyes and won't feel anything.
Trust me, you don't want to close your eyes. Just walk. You're gonna trip.
Okay. You still going to lead the way?
Yep.
Okay.
This is not what I thought I'd be doing tonight.
All right.
Fix just headbutts through it.
What are you using as a light source? You just going to use sword light?
I think we have to.
You don't have
Sword
to.
light or torches?
Sword light's probably easier.
Yeah, I mean,
Do we have enough sword light?
oh yeah.
To,
Yeah, I mean he's using a magical two-handed sword, so that's going to shed at least
and
a good
my
30,
and
40
Orc
feet.
has his
Plus four to
frost
reptiles.
brand.
Yeah. Well, your frost brand only sheds light when you're in the cold.
I thought you said it was cold.
Not that cold.
Oh.
I'm talking like frigid, you know,
Icarot's got
Like-
60
We're talking
foot
like a
dark
like
Fire.
glacier. Yeah.
Like Breath of the Wild, when you go into the cold area
Yep.
and you feel regret
I got 60
because you don't know how to make your heat source.
Does my dark
Yeah,
vision
I'm
work
very
if
bad
they
at
have
Breath of
sword
the
light?
Wild.
It
Oh
can
my
work,
gosh.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Can you believe it?
Hmm?
I was
You were
wondering if my
feeding this kitten like
60
all our
foot-
pretzels earlier.
dark vision works.
I didn't
Does
know.
playing
Sword
have
light.
sword
I'm so
light
sorry.
or
Stop slowing
No.
down for the
camera
dog.
light?
No.
What?
Stop slowing down for the dog.
Not you.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay,
Lucy,
so this
how
is
did
what
get
you
down
can
there?
see. This is what you can see at this point
Okay.
with sword light.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's not bad.
very
Okay.
straight.
Now, the actual entry point is about 6 feet wide. You
Okay.
notice that the overhead is about 8 feet tall. Okay? And you notice that there are all sorts of like different type of murals
Mm.
of these what appear to be humans that have very dark woolly hair, slight slanted eyes, and unusually long slender limbs and hands.
Wait, what?
Slenderman? Oh, this will be great.
Oh, I thought we were done with that video game. I
Okay.
screamed in a church while
But
playing
on
that
both
game.
sides of the walls, you notice that the murals themselves are of what appear to be of some kind of battle or martial
Mm.
depictions.
Mm-hmm.
Marshall.
Initiative.
Oh, wait.
Initiative, really?
Black in my
Pretzels.
glass.
Pass the initiative.
Black is in my glass.
Did Nat get in there?
So, moving forward,
The bright
Okay.
side is the
Part-
bourbon definitely
You're going to
tilts the
continue?
trunk.
cautious
Is it-
hand
is
dash.
it-
All right.
The Nat,
Lorlo
or is
says
it
that she
a-
still sees that there is
or is it flat
that there
from
is still
the-
some sort of trail
because
Mhm.
I found
Okay.
stuff.
that is leading, and it's
Black,
still
but
somewhat
keeping it out.
fresh.
Okay.
Mm.
So we're going the right way.
This is a waste of bourbon. There we go. I think it's just, yeah.
What did you get out of there?
Pretzel.
I think it's just part of the bottle. It doesn't look like a
She
nap.
got part of the burnt.
There was just like a little black speck of my bourbon.
Might have been a piece of the cork too.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm not super worried about it, but I wanted to get it out. I didn't really want to drink it.
I was adding fleas to one.
But now I have bourbon all over my fingers because it took so long to get it out.
Lucy will fix it.
You're not getting any bourbon. You wild enough as it is.
Okay. You notice that the area opens up into what appears to be a room.
Oh, great. What's the room look like?
Yeah, that camera could be better. That's a little better. Now I need to pour
Okay.
some bourbon.
So this is what
Cheers.
you can see so far based upon your sword light. You think that there may be an entrance to someplace else here, and or down here.
Is it a subway?
Okay. Which way does the trail go?
The trail appears to lead in this general direction,
General direction.
up top.
Okay.
General direction.
I heard a different word.
Amy.
Hey, this isn't last week.
What did you
Or
hear?
2 weeks ago. You're too late.
I probably should stop drinking bourbon.
Maybe a little.
Okay.
I only took a little bit more. But I didn't put ice in it. So it's pretty strong.
Hot bourbon.
Okay.
It's really good.
And by the way, you're headed in a northern direction.
Northern direction.
So north
So
is that
direction matters in this case.
I mean, it at least helps us.
So we're gonna
Be
keep
careful.
following the trail.
I mean, yeah.
We'll find it.
Keep heading north.
As long as we still have a trail.
Okay.
Oh gosh, this is totally a trap.
When the trail ends, though, it's gonna be fun.
We're gonna die.
No.
Jeff, what is that big thing?
We're gonna be smarter.
No. A light.
Brain will teach us.
On average, how many tentacles do a grell have?
Big green.
This?
He said 10.
Oh,
10.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Oh, really?
Wait,
Cthulhu.
isn't it Cthulhu?
Is that an average or a standard?
Oh, I see. That.
Standard.
I couldn't see it.
That's 10.
That's so creepy and awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Cthulhu, alright.
I had to explain to a room full of people what Cthulhu was the other day.
So the one guy
We're
that
just not at
screams
work.
impending
Eldritch
duff.
Horror?
At work? Oh boy.
Impending duff.
I don't
had
remember
this
what brought
made.
it up.
Okay. So this is
For
what you
his-
see.
So,
All right. So there
There's
appears to be.
doors.
Yep. There appears to be.
Is it 2 doors or 3?
Tudor?
Gotta find my mouse.
Tudor?
That's not Davy.
So there's an entrance here, and there's an entrance here,
Okay.
and then there appears to be a door back here.
Okay.
What do you mean by entrance? Just like an entrance.
So
to the
like an
room?
entrance to what appears to be another room.
Okay. Oh,
And
so
the trail is leading from here through here.
so when you say entrance versus door, those are like open areas
Yes.
versus a door.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
have
it
to.
has like a doorway.
You should try picking the entrance.
Got it.
We'll watch.
is it vaulted or is it square?
It is actually square. When you get in here, the ceilings are over 15 feet high.
15 feet.
Okay.
Sounds
Good
high.
job, Mike.
Also notice, as you enter in the room,
Oh boy.
A dead growl.
I hope so.
Growl and a grill.
Dinner.
With grill in his beak.
Or one of the slender people.
No Slenderman.
What's Slender
so
Woman?
back in that
I don't think
corner.
there is a Slender Woman.
Oh, sorry. Back in this
But I
corner.
haven't watched
Pardon me.
all of the gameplay.
Back in that corner appears to be some sort of body.
Some sort of body.
Yep.
I feel like we should go investigate the body. Soren is going straight to investigate the body.
Oh, well, okay. We should probably back Soren up, guys.
So,
Yeah, Kicks will follow
Alright.
Soren.
I'm very concerned about the body.
All right. So I'm going to.
Is the body growled?
All right. So you're gonna make your way there.
Yeah.
Each one of these blocks, by the way, is 10 feet.
Okay.
Kree's gonna be looking around for traps.
Kix,
Okay.
are you back? were you
Who's
back
going
there
with?
now?
Kicks is
Oric
going.
is going there, too.
I have an entourage.
I'd say Jacob is, but Jacob's like way behind.
Yeah, you're way behind.
Kree's kind of.
She's gonna take a
Well,
defensive
make that
stance here
order.
Probably a good idea.
with her bow.
I'm pretty sure
Who's
Laura Lowe is
leading?
the smartest of us all.
Huh?
Probably.
You're leading?
No, I'm way back there.
I think she would agree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not
Where's Katie
Holly.
going?
She's gonna flank. Like head towards the
Yep.
entranceway, I guess.
E
Okay.
will go with Laurel.
Okay.
This feels like making
Hurry.
lines.
Breeze by E, but she's like looking for traps and stuff. in
Don't
the
steal
room.
my
Okay.
mushrooms.
Ikorat,
I'm looking for mushrooms.
Shouldn't head with the other group to the right.
this group.
Uh-oh.
I mean, we kind of need him. He saved my life.
And the room splits in half.
Room fills with
Oh
marshmallows.
gosh. The room fills with marshmallows. They don't exist yet. We have to invent them. This is our $1 million idea.
That brain is smart enough to invent them.
Pretzels.
Okay. All right.
I translate that.
Okay. So you guys move in this direction.
Duh.
See.
All right.
Got
You notice what appears to be a long dead body.
That's what I
A
was
long
thinking.
dead body.
Yeah.
A what?
Like long time? or
Long time.
as in height. Okay.
Long
Oh,
time.
okay. I was like, Slenderman!
You notice that it appeared to at one point have what was probably some sort of leather armor, but it is completely rotted away.
Oh, gosh.
Gross.
Does it appear male, female? What?
You can't
Human?
you can't really tell. You would think that it is human
Okay.
at this point.
That's depressing.
Do we have anyone that can talk to dead people?
I don't
mean-
think we would want a necromancer in our group.
I mean, it depends how high we are.
That's true.
But
No.
You checked.
is dead people a language? Nope, I speak silent, but I don't think that's the
It's
same
called
thing.
Latin.
Now, seeing dead
Yeah,
people
that's the
is a
dead
different
language.
thing.
I love Latin. It's a beautiful language.
I love Lane.
Anyway,
Okay.
okay,
That's-
Moth.
I'm really. Oh.
So what
Why is there just
upon
a...
further investigation, is there anything we find?
Yeah, actually you see that there is what also appears to have been some sort of pouch that is wide open, and you see that there are different types of coinage
I guess
that is on the inside.
let's loot the corpse because he doesn't need it.
Really? You don't think that might have been his downfall? Something in that pouch?
We could spell it out to see what's in there if it really is coinage.
Yeah, let's take a better look inside the pouch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Who was doing so?
Soren.
Soren is?
I'll spill it out without touching the coins inside. I'll just
William. You have to roll to not touch.
spill a pouch.
How?
Like grabbing the corner of it and turning it upside down.
Okay. Make a save versus paralyzation.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's loot it.
Mm-hmm.
I made it.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Oh boy.
All right. You see a bunch of coins that spill on the ground, and also what appears to be something that is glass-like in color.
It doesn't break, does it?
No,
My
it does
eye!
not.
Yeah.
Can I look at the glass-like thing without
Yeah.
touching it?
Yep. Appears to be a gem.
Oh, I like gems. Gems are good. All
Touch
right,
it.
sure. All right, cool.
Nothing happens.
I'm picking up the money.
Okay.
Oh, you're leaving the gem?
You find
And
a
the
total. You find a total of 15 gold,
Okay.
45 silver, and the gem is 50. One gem times 50.
50 gems, or that it's worth like 50
50
It's
gold.
worth 50 gold.
So, why is there just a dead body left?
Probably the Grell got it, ate it, or
Clearly
whatever it
didn't
does
eat
with
it
it.
though.
Does it have any...
Well, how we
Strangulation
don't know how
marks,
they
or-
eat things.
You can't really tell. I mean, the
True.
body's been
I'm not
the
doing
body's
an
been dead
autopsy.
for quite a while. So,
Alright.
I mean, you might see the bones are going to be deteriorated. Maybe some of them could have been broken. At
For
one
all we know,
point.
it like
So,
slipped out.
so it's just like
slipped
a
out of his
skeleton
brain
with
or something.
deteriorating leather armor.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yep.
Possible.
Probably fully paralyzed and then died because it couldn't breathe.
Possibly.
Could be.
That's a solid point.
But anyway,
That's a decent
let's make it back to the group and
Yeah.
head on the trail
point. I
again.
was hoping for more
We
information.
turn around, the
Dead
group
body.
is not there.
Yeah, right.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't like
So
this.
before you do any of that, what's the rest of the group doing while they're examining?
Oh, I thought we were headed towards that entranceway.
We were following.
Are you going to go towards that
Laurel.
entranceway?
Just to kind
Yeah.
of...
Oh boy. Oh, so they're just gonna go right on ahead.
We weren't going to go through.
Well,
we were
Bree
gonna...
was like looking for
check it
traps
out.
and stuff.
Yeah, and then once you were then we were all going to go through together.
Hidden doors.
It's kind of like that slowly slinking forward with an arrow already. Like,
Notched.
Notched, thank you. I could not think of the word.
Knocked.
I've been reading so much high fantasy lately, and I could not remember that phrase. I was like,
Okay.
Did anybody poke that dead thing?
No.
why?
I mean, Amy pretty much did.
I didn't poke it. I took the
She
money.
stole the pouch.
Well, the contents of the pouch.
Which weren't on the body, they
Well-
were next to the body.
Well,
We didn't have a stick,
So,
so we didn't poke it.
It
Can
could
we
have
reconstruct
revealed
the
some
face?
clues.
technically, we
Can
could have
we
had a
construct
strike.
its
Somebody
face?
could have used an arrow and just went, oh.
Yeah, that probably would have been smarter. Now that I think about it.
Its face and
But I'm fine.
Just a plaster mold of storage.
Why?
Yes.
We're not. Why do you want to make a plaster mold?
I already took it with the scorch star.
Then we need more start.
Yeah, let's check the dental records. Better call the headquarters.
We're turning this into D&D crime.
There you go.
CSI.
CSI D&D.
We found some fibers.
Okay.
Do we know about
Send this into
DNA?
the lab.
So you notice, as you're looking inside of the room, you notice that the floor itself appears to be littered with different kinds of bones and different types of coins.
Bones and
Boing.
coins. Great. It's like we saw
Not the bone
coins
coin.
next to that dead body.
Is there any door, or can we just like slowly back out?
It's
it's
just
an
a door.
opening.
It's just an opening
All right, cool. Let's leave.
at this
Wait,
point.
so there's nothing in the room but the trails.
Bones and treasure. Bones and coins.
Wait, isn't that where the trail of the brain matter
Mhm.
led to?
Yeah.
Where
Hit a
does the
door.
trail continue?
It just continues into the actual room itself.
Okay.
Okay.
Into a wall?
Are we
Each
gonna
roll 6-sided die.
Oh, here comes the surprise! Surprise!
It's not a fun surprise, I promise you. Been there, done that.
Could be a
Two.
cake.
Okay.
The cake's
You were
live.
actually not surprised.
Skatey's not surprised.
Yes, because you sniffed it out beforehand. So
Ah!
okay.
Okay.
Smelled the brain matter in the
But-
morning.
So above, you notice that the tentacles come down
Oh,
and
boy.
it shrieks like right in your face.
Of course it does.
So just
Right
roll
in
for initiative.
Your little face.
Yes, 6.
Your initiative roll.
2.
Where did you
You are no longer.
giant dice?
Oh, you weren't here last. Look at his bag.
Yeah, show us the trickery.
He cast an
So-
alarm spell on him.
Awesome.
All right. So
Now that
1,
that
2,
one
3,
rolls.
4, 5, 6.
So I've got super
Gets
heavy
the
dice,
extra
and you've got
tentacle.
super big dice.
Mine are sparkly.
So you get the extra tentacle and you get the bite.
I get the bite.
You get the bite.
The bite.
Aw.
Who's sharing?
How many attacks did it have?
Tentacle,
Six.
tentacle, tentacle,
Ten
tentacle,
attacks.
tentacle.
It's 10, it's 10 tentacles.
10.
And
I missed
so
that
11,
part.
I want
10
more
tentacles
arms.
and
I was
a bite.
hoping
And a
to
bite.
shoot an arrow in it before it got to us, but it came from above.
All right. So first 3 attacks on
Sounds
you.
like the
Oh, wait,
the
that's the
title
bite?
to a horror movie.
I'm sorry?
It came from above.
Yeah.
Okay.
It won
first-
initiative.
So we're doing
A
3,
demon.
3, 3, 1, and then the bite.
Yes.
Brain with a
3,
B.
3, 4, 1.
Copyright 1970.
All right. Skatey, you are AC 1.
The grill again. Finish it this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
AC.
do our best. It ran
Miss.
last time.
We'll try to roll a 9.
Sorry, I'm
Six-sided
crunching
dice.
loudly.
Yes.
The pretzel's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
All right.
Hit, miss, miss. So,
Hit,
10
miss,
pretzels.
okay.
So you take 1 point. Save versus paralyzation. You're down to 50.
Down to 50 and to save versus problem.
At least you don't own 50. Could be worse.
Okay. On Laura Lil, you get to -2.
My friend at Disney World?
Miss.
Is your friend Mickey Mouse?
No.
And on E. Miss. Miss.
Pretty bad.
Miss.
Pretty bad.
Oh.
I have to be over for the
An 11.
save, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's a 2.
Yeah.
I did not save. I'm paralyzed.
Oh. You are armor class 4. That hit. So 1 hit. 2 points. Make a save versus paralyzation.
17.
Good
And the
job.
bite.
Oh, but I'm paralyzed. You can't bite me now.
Bite harder
Bite
now.
you easier.
Skatey is AC 1.
Seems like simultaneous.
Hit.
No, not a hit.
Paralysis.
5 points.
So I'm at 45.
Yep.
Okay.
Does
Guys,
the
I
bite
have
have
no
paralyzation properties as
It does
well?
not. Does
Yeah,
not.
but the first. The
Just
tentacle.
bacterial infection.
All right. So paralyzed. So paralyzed there.
So I can't do anything.
Yes, you were
It's
stuck.
super fun.
Both Lorelo and EE can get attacks.
I'm probably gonna turn into the bones and all my coins are gonna be.
It is.
That was
It is AC
Everybody
4.
else.
Yeah,
So you
basically.
need.
14,
Bones and
15.
coins.
Can I?
You
Can I
need
do anything?
All we leave behind.
14.
Plus
Somebody
1
reach
scimitar,
my
Yep.
or
bag of
plus
tricks.
2 to hit.
I have you at +2. So you
Kinda
need
like
a natural
hamsters.
12 on the die.
Yeah. That's what but I need
19.
you guys
That's a hit.
to take it and
Die 8 and add
Yeah,
2.
yeah. Okay.
We'll see if I can.
Lorelo.
4 total.
Okay.
Who's far away?
She is +1. So that's a 12.
What was that 13 for?
She missed.
Just a roll.
Make sure I'm smart
Okay.
enough to actually open
All right.
the bag.
So you
Oh,
guys
pearl.
hear, you guys hear a bunch of shrieking. You're
Oh,
actually
of course.
back here
Yeah.
while this is all going on.
Yeah.
The rest of you are there.
Mhm.
Okay, you hear the Grell actually start shrieking. You notice a tentacle gets wrapped around Skady
Of course.
Yeah.
at this point.
And is that persistent damage?
Yes.
All 2 feet 11 inches.
So it's guaranteed damage every time once,
Yes.
once she's wrapped?
Yep.
Great.
Wait, how much damage persistent? What I received?
It's
the
gonna
first
roll
It's-
still.
No.
It has to roll. Okay.
It just it
So
doesn't
it's
roll
not
to
a-
hit. It's just now that it's wrapped,
rolls
it
for
starts
damage.
crushing at this point.
Cornelia, cast fairy fire.
You can.
Please do.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So it is an addition. It is an additional +2 to hit.
Nice.
Ooh, it doesn't like fire stuff. We noticed when I did Ruby, and you do fairy fire. Does anybody else have flaming something?
I mean,
Flaming
Bree has a
sword.
flame tongue still.
What
She
is
can't
flame
use
tongue?
it. It's a long sword.
Sword.
What is a sword?
I mean, I am pretty hot.
Oh.
I'd like to point out that's Ilya, not me. This is not me
You
being
can go ahead and eat her.
weird. Hey, I just cast fairy
Ilya.
fire, you jerk.
All right. Anybody else do anything? The Ken.
Can anybody else get close enough?
It's, at this point, it's basically going to be spell, if anything.
Well,
That's pretty
Oryx
much
out,
why I used my spell.
but Oryx gonna get closer.
You guys are all no. You guys are all. This is all happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
So you guys
We're
are
over
already.
here.
So we don't hear anything yet.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Bree
So-
will.
Fine.
Would somebody be able to get in between Skady and Lorelo to sever the tentacle?
We already
You
know-
could probably reach over top.
She's only 1 foot 11 inches, or 2
Um,
feet 11 inches.
I was gonna say, I thought she was taller.
2 feet
Jacob's
11
gonna try to
inches.
get over there to see if he can sever tentacles.
Okay.
Simple.
Yeah.
All right.
Would
I think
Neb
we're out 3 feet.
use
Uh,
any magic? I don't
next
know. if
round.
he would.
Bree's gonna use 2 magic missiles.
Okay.
Charges.
All right.
I don't care if you hit me.
2 die 4
It's kind of a,
and add 2.
you know how that feels now.
1.
Perfect.
4
points.
total.
Plus 2. 4.
You better stop back at that shop owner.
200 gold. Yeah, that's 200 gold I ever spent.
I think he gave you some lady fingers instead of
What was that, oregano?
Okay. Initiative.
That's me.
That's
3.
Was that a magic missile, or are you just
4.
happy to see me?
Okay. EE.
Oh, you get to go first. Please sever the tentacle.
10. So that
It's a
would have
12.
been.
That's a miss.
Plus 2.
Yeah.
14.
Well, wait.
How do you miss that?
10 plus 2 is a 12. You need
That's
it.
a
Yeah,
12. You need a
but we
14.
had fairy fire.
Yep. There's your +2.
So
14.
10. Right?
There's your 14.
So we got it.
What
Yeah.
hits? So that's
Die 8 and add 2.
So glad I used that.
3. So total 5.
Okay.
Tentacle falls off.
No.
Does it at least go
Wrong
Through?
person.
So Laura hit.
EE was attacking.
That was the.
Not
Oh.
Jacob.
Okay.
straight to the brain? Right? I don't know what you mean.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
either the
it doesn't
brain
have
or
a
a
skull,
tentacle.
Just the brain. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
you should be down pretty
only
fast.
3 things
Yeah,
you can
like how
Shut
strong
down
is
his
his
brain.
brain? Is it like an
There
exoskeleton
are
sort
only
of
3 things you
thing?
can hit:
I don't know.
the brain, the tentacles, or the beak.
I'd recommend the brain or the tentacles. The beak seems a little hard.
Okay.
Clang.
11.
That's a 13. Hold on. You are using regular hand axes, so...
Keen? Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's
keen.
regular.
That doesn't help anything.
Yep.
So 13 missed by 1.
Yep.
So you get your second attack then.
Oh, good.
At least
And
you
this
have
one's
2.
18.
That's a hit.
Missed by none.
The best kind.
Alright. Die 6.
6.
Nice.
Alright.
That's
Tentacle
It
falls
crumples.
off. Oh, it crumbles. That's
It
even
crumples.
better.
Cut off its tentacle and it fell apart.
I thought
It
at
was
least
bleeding
I'd
quite a
get
bit.
free, but so it's loosened up its grip on me.
Can we
Yes.
tell if that was the one that we were trailing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, good question.
You sure there wasn't?
I didn't even think about
There
that.
still might be others,
Did you
but
check its ID?
yeah, he's got a wallet.
Yeah.
I think it's in its cerebellum.
I think that guy took his wallet.
Oh, Del the Grell.
So, what's in that room again?
Dude,
Bone
You just
in
saw
the-
bones and coinage just kind of littered all over the floor.
Del the Grell.
Do Grells hoard?
Oh, Grell.
You don't know.
I mean, if they were hoarding.
Because there's a specific kind of animal that I know hoards, and we don't want to meet one.
What?
Dragon.
I realized that as I was asking the question. I was like, wait a second, I know this answer. I really hope it's not a dragon.
Do they travel
Okay.
in packs?
So, you guys were examining all the pouch and so forth. You heard some commotion behind you. You turn and
Dead body.
and you see Scadia sitting there.
Relatable. Been there, done that. Don't
At
want to
least
go
he
back.
has his clothes on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Skatey's the girl. She's good. She's
Oh, Skatey.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Where's the rot? Oh, he's over there. Okay.
he's
he
there.
was not. in
Okay.
action.
What do you do?
Stare and wonder for a second, and then come up with the next one.
Is there
Uh,
more room to that room?
Nope.
Other than what we can see?
That's all that you see. That
All
room.
right, go in and start
I'm
picking
gonna
coins.
check and see.
I mean, if you wanna, but
See what
that
kind
seems
of
kind of
coins there are.
risky.
Sure.
We picked up those coins.
Risk it
Okay.
for the biscuit.
Yeah, but we didn't know that it was. I had to roll to save against paralyzation, but we don't actually know it could have
Okay.
paralyzed me.
Right.
For the power.
So, you find in the room total of 16 platinum,
Ooh.
Yeah.
72 gold.
Yeah.
You find 88 silver.
Now he's happy about the silver, apparently.
Still a
You
lot.
find 2 gems worth 100.
100
Wow.
gold.
Each.
100 Bitcoin.
You find another 50 gold piece gem.
It's more than platinum, man.
Cold storage.
Okay.
You find an ivory brooch worth 200.
We're gonna make 60.
Ivory.
Wait, what?
You said 200.
Oh,
200.
To the gold and stuff. It's gonna make Bitcoin.
Right.
Space.
And then you also
Cyber.
find a dagger
Oh.
in a sheath.
I wonder if
I
it's
thought Ilya's.
Ilya's
Ilya, do you wanna
favorite
pick it up?
dagger. We found it again.
Why is it
And you
falling?
also find what appears to be a piece of leather that has, it's kind of like folded over. So it looks like, not a strap necessarily, but it appears to be about like yay high.
Sharpening.
And no, it's just a piece of leather that's folded over.
Anyone want to unfold the leather?
Oh my gosh, I have so many suspicions about this life.
Ickelrot likes it. He'll check it
Oh
out.
my god!
Ickelrot's not over there. Well, wait.
Yeah, we should.
Has Ickelrot moseyed on over?
Yeah, you guys at this point
We've
have,
all gone over.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're all kind of examining the room. Oh,
That's-
damn it.
Man down, man down.
That's fine.
Bow down.
Yep, bow down.
Mr.
Which is not to be confused with bow down. Totally different.
You have glue to
Huh?
reglue? Do you have glue to reglue?
Now I'm gonna have to drill her this time. I mean, not literally.
don't feel comfortable.
I mean, technically, the bow, her bow did break a couple of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
Wait, who's fell off the steps?
Now it's just canon.
That was hers.
That was her.
That was hers that fell off the step.
Remember, because she just whimpered for like
Yeah.
2 sessions of D&D.
All right.
Awesome.
So you're going to probably have to take shifts as you're, coming in and out. The leather itself, you unfold it, and you notice it almost appears almost like a bandolier, like you would wear
Oh, nice.
across. And you notice that inside there appear to be darts
Ooh.
of some sort. Now, I'm not talking like
Throwing darts?
they're throwing darts, but you're not like bar darts. We're talking about like weaponized
Like blow darts?
Big darts. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and they have they're in the colors are black and yellow.
Don't poke yourself with a dart. Just saying.
Black and
They're
yellow.
probably poison tipped.
Do I have to? Is there a blow
Black
gun
means
nearby or
death?
anything?
No. No, these are
Yellow
these
is
are
probably
they're actual
those.
throwing darts. Okay, there's 6 of them.
Okay, when you said
In the
weapons, I said
bandolier.
blow darts, but okay.
Yeah, just don't poke yourself.
Ickle Rock
I'm writing
puts
it
on
down.
the bandolier.
Oh, God.
Cycle.
That's up to the party.
Here we go.
No, we all put
Oh.
it in the pouch and we.
All right, yeah, put it in the pouch.
We do
Try
not
to poke
let
yourself.
idiots.
But remember, I was the one that was
Idiots.
to unwrap
Oh, wow.
the leather.
Yeah,
You're
you
also
unwrapped it. So, do you want to test out and see what the darts do first, too?
No.
Would
Sure.
you like to accidentally poke
I'll
yourself with a
poke
dart?
Ilya and just kidding.
Oh, jeez, here we go.
I'll
Oh.
say here, just put this in.
Because, if we
everything
stop
else.
back at the brothel and you have that issue you had last time and it wouldn't go down, we could always test the.
Banana.
darts on it.
No.
I'm gonna take another sip of
Are you
this.
going to test throwing any of
Oh boy.
Test throw.
them? I'm just asking.
What would you throw it
No,
at?
I don't want to waste them. Because there's only.
I mean, you
so
just go
many.
pick it up. Just throw it up.
Any markings
Wait,
on
is
the.
it one time
Like I said, they're black and yellow.
No, on the
Yeah.
the bandolier.
No.
No markings.
No markings.
Are they recoverable once you throw them?
You have no idea.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Examine the tips.
It's either you test it now or we wait until we're
In combat.
in the
The
middle of
tips.
a battle.
I wait and do. I
Tips
think we
any
should wait and do it
different
in
color-wise?
They just
What
appear,
if it
they
gives
just
them
appear
an
to be sharp.
adrenaline rush?
Nothing really.
So what
Then I'll
what
throw it
portion
in
is
first.
black? What
No,
portion's
then
yellow?
they're the bad
All
guys.
it's all around. So it's like striped, almost black and yellow.
Oh, so all of them are
Alternating. Yes.
black and yellow.
Yes.
Oh,
I
it's
think
like a
there's black ones and
stinger.
yellow ones.
No.
Oh,
They're like
okay.
striped in
All right,
like
well,
circular
like my
fashion, like
ears.
black,
Like a
yellow,
yellow
black,
jacket.
yellow, black,
Then
yellow,
I'll
black,
take
yellow.
one and
Like my earrings. Because
throw it
I have little bumblebee earrings.
Just Steeler stamped.
Throw it at the dead body.
dead body. Sure.
Okay. All right. Roll 27.
Boom!
Oh, I don't want to be covered in dead
14.
Oh, you missed.
How did I miss a dead body? You could hit the broadside of a
Rather
horn.
artistically.
I think that's more poetic. Said something about the futility.
I'm sorry. Roll
14.
Roll percentiles.
Oh,
Not 20.
percentile.
The corpse turns into a growl.
Oh god, here we go. Reanimates. Oh, that'd suck.
61.
61. Okay. So roll 4 die 4.
Oh my god.
There's so much rolling.
Well, I think the 20-sided die was a mistake.
Yeah, the 20-sided die was a mistake.
Yeah, but still.
4, 1, 1, 1.
Okay.
7.
All right.
Jeez,
So-
that's horrible.
You
This is
you
good.
throw it, and almost
That
it almost happens like in I want to say almost like slow motion. Okay, but just as it starts leaving your hand, all of a sudden you hear this really nasty, wicked buzzing sound,
It's
Okay.
a bee.
and you see the dart take off, and
This
you
Raven
see it
cycle?
completely like multiply into 7 different
Swarm?
darts, and
Oh,
and
that's
hit the dead
awesome.
body.
That's pretty cool.
And
Is
then
this Raven Cycle?
And they're just all
No one
stuck in
understands
there.
that
There's no
reference.
retrieving them.
But I
Yep.
just bought 2 copies of the book.
Okay,
guys.
so mark down 5 darts.
5.
5 darts.
We can't pull out the
5.
7 darts that just
That
came
was
out?
still worth
Or
testing.
they disintegrate?
They just disintegrate.
5 awesome splitting.
Yes, these are called darts of the hornet's nest.
Ah, that makes more sense why they're
5 darts
black
and
and
one
yellow
stripe.
stripe.
I was pointing out my earrings because I have meat earrings.
Maybe you should give those to Ickelrot, and then
No.
he can wear those at night
Well,
when he's sleeping.
no.
That's all I wear at night.
Just a bandolier.
R.I.P. Backwards.
Wait, dart. What was
Darts
it?
of the Hornet's
It's called
Nest.
Darts of the Hornet's Nest.
Okay, all I wanted to say was yellow hornets. I'm like, that's not it.
Dart of the Yellow Hornet.
No, but basically, I'm telling you as player. So basically, what happens is when you throw one, it will, depending on your die roll, will determine what the plus is. Okay, because they're magical, and determines how many they multiply. So the less the plus, the more they multiply. So it goes anywhere between +1 to +4. Okay. So you had a +2 is what you rolled. You had 7, but you could have had up to 16.
That
Okay.
could be really helpful.
And then they all, so they don't do an awful lot of damage because darts by nature.
Yeah.
Okay. But the thing about them is
That's my
you,
paper cut.
you want what you want is you want criticals.
Yeah.
Okay. And fumbles don't apply in this for.
Ooh.
Unless you fumble when you first throw the initial, but after that they they just individually get an opportunity to attack.
Oh, so you do need to roll for hit,
Yes,
and then
for each
so
one of them.
The 20-sided die was necessary.
No.
Just
The
normally in
yeah, it wasn't just for him.
Yeah.
It was so they didn't fumble, but yeah, to determine what it is, you roll percentiles, and then based upon that, you roll however many, and then after that, it
61
is
gave me 4.
each one of them is an individual roll to hit.
Oh, so you have to roll the d20 for each
one of them. Yeah, so you could have, like in your 7, you could have potentially 7 crits. You could have
You could have 7 fumbles.
7
you could
fumbles.
Have
You
3
could have
fumbles, 2
any
crits.
combination of them.
That's gotta be stressful.
I like that.
So
Yeah,
the
that's
nice
really
thing
nice.
is you can throw up to 3 per round.
Oh wow.
Oh
so
God.
and they can all be different pluses and
So if
yes.
we're in like a really
God.
dangerous situation,
Man,
with,
that
like
could
this
take
thing
all
that
night.
we're
Well,
totally
yeah.
out of.
Just do not throw those into combat.
Yes.
Please
yes,
not.
that is not
Why
one.
not?
That is definitely one you do not just throw into combat.
We will all die.
Now, as opposed to normal weaponized darts, you do not have to be proficient in
Okay.
these because the magic takes over.
Thank goodness for magic.
Yes.
But those are still
Oh
up
my
for grabs for anybody.
Yes,
Yeah, when
they're
we
up for
divvy
grabs for
up.
anybody. We need to divvy up. Okay.
If we survive this.
All right.
If we survive.
We're doing fine.
TPK.
Oh.
There is no indication of a TPK yet.
That was just one growl. And look, you can even handle it.
Wait, what?
It handled
One
me.
player got paralyzed for 1 round.
2.
That was a separate
Soren
instance. That was not
Fell
now.
asleep on watch.
That was like a
What
whole.
was the favorite?
I was awake on watch. I just got surprised.
Anyway.
Quit stirring the hornet's
All right.
nest.
Anything with the dagger?
Anything with
I
the
think
dagger?
we're just gonna store
Just
it.
picking up the dagger.
Hand it to Ilya.
Ilya, go ahead, pick up the dagger.
I'll pick up the dagger.
Nothing happens.
I'm
Pull it
putting
out of the sheath.
No, I'm putting it in the back holding, like a sensible person.
Wait, see what happens if you pull it
Oh,
out of the
Kitty's
sheet.
back! Kitty's back! The dog looks like it's something to eat. Hi, Kitty.
See?
Take Lucy upstairs.
Come on.
Okay. So mark down in there. +2 dagger, +3 versus magic using.
Let's see.
Oh, I so want that.
Okay.
Loosey goosey. Upstairs. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Wow.
Look, the dagger stuck to her hand.
No, the dagger did not stick to her. All right. What do you guys do? So you have a door that way, and you have a doorway opposite.
Well, let's try the doorway
Check
opposite
opposite.
before we try the doorway front.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'll
Did
go
that
see.
body ever move? Nobody touched it with
No.
anything?
No, it just got a bunch of darts. Here, I'll roll all the d20s.
He's talking about he's not talking about the growl body, he's talking about the human body.
That's what I have to roll. That's what I threw the dart at.
Wait, what?
The dead human
You
body.
threw it across a room?
I thought you threw it at the crow.
I thought I was
Growl.
throwing at the dead body.
Oh, brother.
She's trying to get away.
No. Please diffuse. I think she's too sleepy
Okay.
to try to get away.
All right.
Anyway.
So you guys just gonna go into the other room?
Yep, let's go.
Let's check it out.
For a second, I thought you guys were wearing the same shirt.
I'm brandless today.
whatchamacallit, there's a Spirit Day on Friday.
I'm not at work on Friday.
There was.
No, there's another one this Friday.
Oh, there's another one?
College
Yeah.
Spirit Day.
College Spirit
Because
Day.
the career
okay.
fair.
Okay.
Career fair is on Friday.
Sweet.
Oh, look at this kitten.
Back to back
I'm doing
Spirit
the
Days.
South Harlem
Okay.
Institute of Technology.
All right.
See that?
Who? Just everybody's going in.
Oric is gonna lead.
It's the same as
Okay.
Who else?
Who else is
Probably
going?
Soren and Kix on the lead as well.
What's it from?
And then, yeah, just standard marching order.
And who's gonna watch our back?
Probably Aragon. That might not be smart, but oh well.
Sadie Wake.
accepted. He's always going to get into. It's like,
All right,
Let's do this.
shall we
Okay.
cautiously walk into the room? Sounds like a plan.
Go ahead, I'm going to stay back. Skatey's kind of hurting a little bit.
Oh, he's not sleeping. She's thinking about
Oh,
it.
okay.
I think
Okay.
she's too sleepy to be scared.
Well, and what do we see?
Okay. So sitting in the room itself.
Sitting in.
Growls.
Nope.
Brother.
No, those are going to come from above.
So you see what appears to be
Dave Growl.
What do you need? Want me to pull it?
Dave Grohl.
No, Dave
a
Growl.
statue.
It's the brain floating with the guitar.
It's okay. He's not going far.
No more bipedal.
Oh boy, here we go. Monsters! It's the Monster Book of Monsters.
So this will work actually. That's it.
You got a light?
Bipedal statue.
Oh, it's a statue. That's good.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Not having a previous statue.
Oh yeah, that would have been even better.
Girls are always pooping on it.
That would have been.
No,
Oh, he found an,
you don't.
Jeff found another Grell.
Two growl?
It's got wings.
Yeah, that'll work.
Winged really gross.
Winged grow.
Okay. So in the room itself, let me back everybody up.
Yeah, he's very curious about D&D.
I had her on the desk when I was working today, and I was moving my mouse around. She's like watching the pointer go left and right.
Eventually just jumps at the screen to catch the mouse.
My cat has definitely done that with my TV.
She's walked across the keyboard and
It sent some really weird emails.
Is everything going well?
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
So
Is everything going well?
for
The deployment? I don't know if they.
I don't know.
You had your laptop out.
I
I
don't,
didn't know why.
no, this is actually
It's
Just that.
yeah, I'm not on the pages for the deployments.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So you notice that the appears to be a stone, what appears to be a stone statue. In its right hand appears to be a like a reddish rod. Okay.
Not you.
Yes, rod with a sunburn. Just standing there.
Anything else of note about the statue?
You do not notice anything.
So it's a
Are we
great
sure it's a
statue with a
statue?
red rod.
Mm-hmm.
Are we sure it's a statue?
If it's
Yeah,
a,
it says
everyone, on
Ask
the
your
count
ha-
of 3, blink.
Ask your hammer.
Red rod.
So, anyway,
Oh my goodness.
Oric is gonna walk into the room slowly and walk toward the statue.
Okay.
Are there monsters?
All right.
My kitty's gonna be so jealous. She's very intrigued. wants to know what happened. She wants to play. What was that?
Keep it hot. Red rock or red rum? Red rod.
Thanks,
Red
Hot
Rod.
Wild
It's
Elf.
Red Rod.
Okay. So you start making your way in.
This seems safe.
Anybody else going with them?
Soren.
Soren, kicks,
Soren.
gonna hold
he's-
back.
Yeah, he's
Soren is in a defensive position.
Okay.
EE and Jacob are gonna follow in also. Boom, you're all asleep.
Robin.
Ah, the best fighters.
Oh.
Okay. You get to about the middle of the room, and you notice that it turns its head,
Of
steps
course it
down,
does.
and you see its hand go forward.
Like stop motion?
No. And everybody here is slowed.
Oh.
Ah, great.
I'm so glad I stayed back.
Okay? So basically what this is whatever types of either attacks or actions it is that you have are take twice as long.
Aw.
Okay? So for those of you that have 3 attacks every 2 rounds, you now get 3 attacks every 4 rounds.
Okay.
Okay? So you don't get an attack the first round, then you get attack. Okay? Spells take basically 2 rounds to take effect. Items, same thing
Are we fighting?
as well.
What about those of us who haven't entered yet?
You are
don't
not
know.
slowed
You don't know what's going on.
Okay.
at this point.
Don't
Okay.
come in here.
Are we fighting?
Initiative.
Probably.
that's-
I can't roll initiative.
Six.
I have a cat.
Did you win it?
6!
I won it.
Oh, then you're supposed to win.
There's a kitty falling
4.
asleep in my arms.
Oh.
No, Jeff lost.
Like literally, her eyes are closing, and I am a stranger.
You could just put the cat down.
No. Are you a
Looks like your
monster?
back legs are
I'm not a monster. I'm just asking. I'm just saying you could
I-
put it down.
I
I'm not
would-
telling you to throw it.
Roll the kitty.
Yeah, I'll take the key.
No, it's my
She
kitty.
doesn't want to like the key.
My kitty.
Her back legs are hanging off your head.
I know. I'm holding on though, so she's okay.
She's not asleep.
She was asleep, but kitties don't really sleep. They kind of, sort of rest.
Rest.
Then you make a small noise and they run across the room.
All right.
What was that? What was that?
So
Let the cat roll the dice. It will
1,
make
2,
a
3,
great
4,
cat
5,
toy.
6. So
It
work.
would be hilarious, but she totally knocked down the stream.
It swings.
It swings. So
With the rod?
With that, what appears to be a crystalline rod.
Oh, cool.
Whack.
Great.
It's probably one of
You
those.
see that?
Oh my gosh. She's watching the die.
Roll gonna.
You want to be D&D player?
Okay.
Can you get more
You
from
are -3.
I think we have a new mascot.
I think the red rod is
Missed by
actually
one.
one of those icy things.
What AC are you?
Oh,
Like
the-
Or
Ice.
it's -3.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Missed by one.
flavor
Plastic.
ice.
Yeah, flavor ice. Yeah.
Okay.
Just got flavor ice.
Actually,
You see, those can, the plastic is pretty sharp.
Yeah, with a small head.
This is such a small kitty.
And in the event that it hits, I have the ability to shield dodge, or is it something? Is there another?
Slowed by half.
Oh.
Oh my
Slow
gosh.
dodge
Did
is
someone
easy.
just call Kitty Crit Cat?
Where's your D30?
Crit cat.
D40.
Yes.
Okay, you have a new nickname. Crit Cat.
Quick cat.
Chi crit cat.
Crit cat.
That's the full name. Chi Chi Crit Cat.
what level is
GG crit
What
cat
level
star.
is?
Cricket Star.
Jacob? He's still 4th.
Jacob, yes, he's 4th, I believe.
Oh, you looking around for the boy that was playing with you before?
What? Just missing
Yeah. One more level, you wouldn't be affected by
the slow.
by the
What?
slow. 5th level.
Dodged.
Nope.
Not even
Doesn't
a 3/4, huh?
dodge,
He's
nope.
like less than
It's
250
an area of
away
effect
from it,
damaging
too.
spell.
Man.
Okay. So what does everybody do?
Well,
Do we
I
hear
feel like we
anything
should try
going
to
on in that
swing.
room?
Yeah, I mean, you can hear the.
This is
You know,
super
the-
moving angel.
Can Skady head towards there and just stay at the door and look in?
I mean, you can go and examine.
Nobody wants to
So-
go into hide in shadows.
That's what I was gonna see.
That's what
I see
Ilya
inside
does.
So-
first.
You see a big crystalline red rod, ruby red.
Okay, you're just confusing me because Ruby
Am I
Rose
able
is Ruby.
to utilize 2 of my proficiencies in the same round?
You can only use one.
So in other words, I would have to
You're not
taunt
that
and then go into defensive stance.
2 rounds later.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 rounds to taunt, 2 rounds
So,
to the defensive.
I'm going to.
And I will forewarn you, a taunt in this case is probably not going to work.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
because
So-
a taunt has to be against something that has actual brain power.
Oh, this thing
oh.
is dumber.
This
than-
doesn't?
Statue.
It's an automaton,
Ah.
so it doesn't have any emotions or anything
So
like
is it
that.
going to it attacked me
It's an
first? So it's,
Yes.
is it going to attack me?
Till you're
Don't
dead.
know.
It just depends on.
It was luck of the die.
We
Okay,
activated
so it was a
it.
die.
Yep.
And once it doesn't
What
need to
happened
like
to your
disengage and
head?
re-engage with someone else now that it's
No,
No,
engaged.
because everybody is engaged.
Okay.
Front 3, so it has free attack
And
on
really
really
that's when her
on
lip
whoever
Okay.
was deep
at that point.
So going into defensive stance may not be the best idea. Okay. Never mind then.
Okay.
Probably just going to
Just a
try
little
and
thing.
attempt an attack, but I can't attack until the next
Right.
round is what
Correct.
I'm hearing. Yeah.
Yep.
He is asleep.
She.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll attack.
So for those that don't get 3 every 2, I think all 3 of these actually do, except for Oric now. I believe does he? I don't think he gets 3 every 2 anymore as a
With
shield thing.
okay.
As a shield thing, it's one of the drawbacks.
Even though I don't.
Both my
even
hands
though
are
I'm,
busy.
Oh, I technically don't have
this
the
is my life
specialization
now.
in hammer anymore.
Correct.
Okay. So then I get 2 every 4.
Yes. You get 1 off, 1 off, 1 off.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Jacob's 2 and 1.
Yeah. So you could actually get a singular attack.
Nice.
Okay. Anything for either of them?
Fairy fire. EE.
Okay. All right. So you're starting to cast it. It'll go into effect the following round after that.
I don't think this is a Japanese anime. I don't think you have to yell your attack.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it is hentai.
And those 3 are already
Yes,
engaging.
those 3 are already
Hentai
engaged.
or hentai?
Got me.
I'm not.
I watch anime, but I don't do that. It's been a really long time since I've watched anime too.
Okay. All right. Anybody else back here? You start hearing some crunching
Should I
and
take a shot?
no,
Well, how many
you're
times
just
have I
going in
read
and
that? I don't
investigating.
remember
This is
anymore.
what you see
Okay.
at this point.
You gotta
But
roll
next
soon.
round I can possibly. I'm not
Yes,
slowed down.
you are not slowed.
Okay, perfect.
That is correct.
It's okay. It's okay. Ow! She didn't want to let go of me.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah. Bree will go up closer.
Oh
a
my
little bit.
goodness, she didn't want to let
Like,
go. She left
Missile
me.
range.
Okay.
You was so loved
Aragon's
here,
just
huh?
gonna guard the rear for now.
Okay.
Keep watching the back. Make sure that
You
nobody
got a
else
perfect
tries to
family.
sneak up.
That's fine.
No other slowing statues try to unwittingly. Well, not unwittingly.
Man, if we
He's
had
interested
darts
to see
now
what's going
throw
on.
into the group.
I don't think it'll work
Slow
against an
motion.
automaton.
Initiative.
No, we didn't.
Oh.
Water.
You
5.
won last time, right?
No, I lost last time.
Oh, also roll. 4.
Okay.
Rod, I think you go next
5,
time
6.
for
Attacking
initiative.
you again.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
It's
It
better
missed.
you than us.
She's very intrigued
Just
by
out
the
of
die.
curiosity, what does it need to hit me?
11.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
At
nice.
-3.
Oh boy.
Don't cast Dispel Magic on it.
Is this
Okay.
reverse logic or true logic?
All right.
I don't know.
So your attacks.
I would like to attack.
Go ahead.
Reverse psychology. Don't cast dispel magic.
Wow, that just rolled forever.
It was a 3.
Yeah, that missed.
Yeah, I blew it.
All right. 17.
That's a hit.
Thank goodness
All right.
none of us can roll.
It is large. Die 4,
Add.
and you're going to add 5.
Whoa, yeah.
What's everybody
Plus
doing?
5.
What's everybody doing, little crick cat?
8.
You're gonna have like 40 names by the time we're done
All right.
tonight.
Kicks.
Kicks on
18.
18.
So glad
So you
everyone else
swing,
rolled.
and it goes bong. And it looks like it has no effect on it.
Cool.
Edged weapon versus non-edged weapon.
Oh,
Don't know.
Shoot.
What'd you use
My
Well,
hammer.
Yeah,
when you
that's-
were swinging a sword?
Two on sword.
it's gotta be
I'm shooting 2 arrows at
blunt
her.
force
Who's edged?
versus
All right.
edged.
Roll to hit.
Which means I'm useless here. This is cool.
4.
It's a miss.
Welcome to my party.
Guess
Into
we won't
combat.
find out.
1! Come on.
That one you got to.
I gotta reroll. It went out of the
Percentiles.
box, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it went out
That
of
one
the
you got to roll
box.
percentiles on.
No.
Fumble, fumble, fumble.
No.
43.
Although
Wow.
that being our first fumble of the night is kind of astonishing.
It is.
Yeah.
43.
Shh, you're gonna jinx us.
43 fumble.
It's okay.
Okay, so your bow sticks in the ground. Roll 4d6.
Wait, how does that?
Slipped, and it
Oh.
stuck in the. So 4d6 has to be above your strength.
3. 8.
Don't
Yeah.
let Kitty on the keyboard.
Okay,
It will
it's
want to
stuck.
stay there. Ain't that the
Mobile.
truth?
Can't use it.
Thank
I
God.
like this.
Thanks.
This feels really good. This feels so like inadequate now.
The only thing you have to be careful of is the D4 or sharp.
You have weaponized dice.
Can't use this against the statue.
Roll D4. Oh, it's stuck into the table. Can I re-roll that?
Right.
It's sticking on edge.
You. All right, your fairy fire is going off. So the additional +2 to hit.
Is he holding a
Starting
cat
next-
at the time?
Starting next round.
+2 to hit for everybody next round.
Nice.
Now, if
So
only
you'll
we
still
could
need a
actually-
20 to hit it.
Well,
But
I
I'm
can't
off
hit it
for
with
the
my
next
bow.
round.
It's stuck in the ground.
I think-
I rolled a 17 and still hit it.
Yeah.
Granted, I have +4 to hit, so
Thank goodness you do. Because that helped.
Okay. Monk.
I don't know if
I don't really have anything to do. Can I try to sneak around the back?
You certainly
Is there-
can.
all I
Do
have is swords.
I don't. Yeah, I do have hide and shadows.
I was hoping
Mhm.
I had some
I'm
kind
gonna
of blunt
attempt to hide
weapon.
in shadows.
Kitty's very intrigued
Okay.
by what the DM is doing. Are you gonna be a DM when you grow up?
Yep. Okay. Puri.
I
don't
will.
let the kitty on the keyboard. It will want to stay there.
I'll
I
fire
can't
a
click on
magic
the
missile
keyboard
at
like
it.
it's nothing.
Okay.
All
Just
the
a
way.
single.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't roll.
Okay.
You watch it actually hit, and it goes. And it just dissipates.
Okay.
Oh, the
I don't like
Wow.
magic
automatons.
missile.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There's another 100 gold.
So, I have no way of knowing if my hammer
That's why I
actually
only
did
shot
any
one.
damage, do I?
No, you actually see that it hit and it caused damage.
So am I?
You saw him actually hit, and his sword bounced off.
So I
Didn't
think
even leave a mark on
you're
it.
like the only one who can do damage. All the rest of us have edged weapons.
Great! This doesn't put any pressure on me at all.
I regret my choice of only choosing edge weapons. But I like pointy things.
Should Icklerock come charging in with his staff?
Seems like a great idea.
Which staff?
Yeah.
You have to roll for it.
Oh. Anyway, next round.
Yeah.
Or his attack.
No, it's next round.
No, because we lost.
Roll
That's
for
next round.
initiative?
That's you.
So Atellus
5.
5.
goes into the room.
Thank goodness for Atellus.
6.
No, come on.
Of course.
Give me a break here.
We will. You to break your skull.
Attacks kicks this time.
Kitty DM, you see the red dot, roll initiative.
Yeah.
17. That's a hit.
I love laser pointers.
I actually don't have a laser pointer. I need to get one for my
Kitty
cat.
Cavalier, my quest is to catch the red dot.
I would have a game to play with my cat when I get home. Once
Last
I buy a
time-
laser pointer.
No
Last time
pressure,
we had
just save the group. Thanks.
Last time we
I
had
needed
laser
that.
pointer, my son took it to school and was using
16.
it on the 8th grade girls.
I'm guessing he went to the principal's office.
He got kicked out of
So
school.
16.
Yeah.
is-
16 points.
Oh,
Not-
that's
Not
damage.
for a good
Yep.
idea.
Whoa.
You're down 26.
Wow.
Wow, we're playing some heavy duty.
How am I down to 26?
You were at 42.
Yeah, okay.
He's.
I was at -1 on my sheets.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no, we got the
everybody.
rest.
Everybody was at total.
Yeah.
When you
We're-
guys
we're-
started,
his
No,
everybody.
turn
no, that's what I'm
54.
saying. I was at 53 points on my sheet.
Oh,
So I was saying I was
oh,
down.
I'm sorry. My apologies. I still have you marked at 4th.
So-
Were you 5th?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that's why.
Okay.
So you had 32 damage then instead. What are you down to?
Oh, you double that?
Okay.
Does that make it better?
Nope. All right, so you're
Laser
55.
pointers, very cheap, long-lasting cat toys.
Sorry, so
They sell them
how
at
much
pet
damage was
stores.
it?
You took 16.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
But I felt bad buying one.
so you're at
But
53.
considering my cat's destroyed all my furniture, I care a little less.
Is this too?
Right.
And also, it'll be really cute.
So you're at 37.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. You're trying to move behind. Kicks.
There's nothing really I can do. I'm gonna disengage.
Disengage?
I'll just back away, yeah.
Okay.
Parry, I guess.
All right. Don't get an
I
attack
don't
this
have any
round.
attack this round.
Wait,
Soren?
can't I?
Do I get
Chitty.
I can't attack because I don't have my bow, but can
Where
I
you going?
open my bag of tricks for an animal?
Come here.
You certainly can, but there's no room for it to.
She needs
Okay.
Engage.
To engage.
Yeah, there's the things over there.
I put you in litter box, okay?
So
No, you can
Tellus
go
is
right
going to go and engage.
Does it tell us how to dispel magic?
No, that's not the right way.
No, he doesn't.
You gotta show her.
No, that's the wrong way.
She might not have to then.
Don't pressure her.
I can't do it when
Um,
you're watching.
Yeah.
So Tellus is coming up to engage.
Yep.
I'm trying to get behind.
Yep.
Fairy Fire's in effect this
Yep.
round.
Okay. What else is able to be done?
That depends on what the rest of the group is going to do.
I
Did,
have an edged weapon. I'm not
I
very much
can't.
help.
I can't attack. Just out of curiosity, is Atellus slowed as soon as he walks into the room?
No.
So in other words, it's just us that were immediately in the room.
Is
Yeah,
it
it's a
weak
bad spell, I
against
guess.
corn?
Would I still
Area
be able
spell.
to have an attack?
you
Well,
going?
he's disengaging,
No,
so
no, that's
only three
that's
can
under the table.
step in. You see Atellus moving forward, and you notice that he's not slowed.
Beware of the small line.
So it's your choice. Because
No, I mean just to get behind him. My slowness of each round.
well, you're also trying to hide in shadows as
Okay,
well.
that's-
So
yep.
it'll take you
I'll
2
wait.
rounds to
Yep.
get there anyway. Okay.
I'll do that.
Here's a little kitty explorer.
Is
Sorry.
Soren going to swing or not swing?
I mean, I might as well try.
What? But you're interested in doing anything.
What else am I gonna do though?
Kicks is
What else do you have?
just because Kicks is bounced off doesn't necessarily.
Yeah, I might as well
mean it's
try.
That's fine.
Alright.
At least once. 15
+2
plus 2.
It's
for
actually
Fairy Fire.
yeah, and he's +3. Okay, die 12. Add 5.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
I really need to stop putting them back in the box. 3
8.
on the die.
Okay.
Where you going?
Oh wow!
It actually did damage.
Okay, so you see that Soren's sword bites in a little bit.
What?
It's getting damage
So
done.
this is yours?
The type of double.
Probably damage.
What do you have?
Do you have a magic sword?
I think
Me?
so.
Yeah, you.
Or maybe
No.
I don't.
I have masterwork.
No, you have a magic one.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It's +1,
Doesn't
+4,
feel
+4
magic.
versus reptiles.
But it's definitely not reptiles.
What is happening?
Yep. Times 0 versus anything else.
Yeah.
The kitty is trying to play Simba.
Okay. Anybody else? Rest of the party? Do
Observing
anything
the
at all?
Pride Lands.
Neb is
About
gonna
to
move
jump
in.
off.
Neb's gonna move in.
I'm gonna scale this person.
I was like,
Claws,
as long as-
claws.
Hey, I don't care. I get claws in my leg all the time.
Oh.
Neb doesn't have a
Your
phone
claws are
right
little.
now, does he? We
No.
can't text him to.
Is it really broken?
I don't know.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
did-
his screen was broken.
Yeah. That's what it's-
was that when he was
Is-
dancing?
No.
Is that why he missed tonight to try and go get a new phone?
No.
No.
He has other stuff he has to do.
Okay, that's fair.
Looking around the house, I think.
Yeah. And then moves in and just goes in the corner and broods.
Oh, of course he does.
Thanks, Dad. Very helpful.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just sitting there gnawing on the brick and hard
Yep.
cheese.
What the heck is this hot mess of a crew?
No idea.
Yeah, we can't really do anything.
Okay. All right. Initiative.
That's the most I can contribute. Your initiative now.
It's me, I think, this
4.
time.
Yes.
4.
4.
1.
Dang it! You were supposed to say 4.
Taxatellis.
Oh, what tell us?
19.
Oof.
Oh boy. 3,000 damage.
10 points.
Not a low
When
number.
that thing hits, it hits hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
We might get stronger, but so do the enemies, so it
All
doesn't
right.
really
So those that had 3 over 2, still get. This is your 3rd round, so you get a singular attack.
Okay, that's me.
So you get an attack.
Yes.
You get
I
an
get an
attack,
attack.
and Metellus gets an attack.
Do I
I'll go
eventually
first.
wrench my bow out of the ground?
You have to wait till the
The very end?
very end.
The battle
Yes,
area.
after battle is over.
17.
That's a hit. Die 12. Add 5.
Good. Very good.
8 plus 5, 13.
Work.
Here goes everything.
No pressure.
19.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Nice. Do you have keen?
No, it is not.
It's
Darn.
just a hammer.
That's
All right.
Well,
die,
it's not just a
Ah,
hammer.
I think
don't
if you
say that
s-
out loud.
die 4 and add
I
5.
don't say that out loud.
Oh boy. You asking for it.
4. So 8.
Call me just a hammer, you jackass.
Oh wait, die 4, add 5, right?
Yes.
9 total.
9.
He's a
Okay.
You're
great.
getting frisky.
Metellus takes a swing and misses horribly.
Oh man.
Well, kind of
At least
woke
it
her up in the
wasn't a
middle of
fumble.
sleeping.
You're
Yep.
the next initiative.
Okay. All right. Initiative.
Go ahead.
God, it's
The big
One
die.
2.
Okay.
Whew.
No attack. No attack.
No attack.
And tell us.
Metellus. and he misses horribly.
so glad we got
Jacob
initiative.
doesn't get an
Initiative.
attack
No,
because
first
he's
the
trying to
attack.
hide in
Already
shadows
3
still.
engaged. 3 engaged.
Oh.
Those 3 are engaged.
That
Oh,
was an
somebody's
effective
falling
initiative.
asleep. Someone's hand.
Swings at Soren.
Cool.
17.
That's probably a huge.
That's not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good.
I think you need 19
20.
better. What? 20 damage?
Yep. He's down to 25.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Well, that sucks.
A
Initiative.
little bit.
Grad,
3.
do it again.
6.
6.
Okay.
Thank you for doing it again.
All right. Soren.
Actually,
Alright.
Action,
attacks
get
this
an
time.
attack.
We don't die immediately.
12?
Plus
That
2.
is plus 5 actually, so
Yeah.
that's a 17.
Yes.
It is
Because my plus 2 plus 6.
AC 5. That's a hit.
Okay.
Die 12 and add 5.
13.
Big yawn.
Okay.
Is that with a 5?
Work.
Alright. Oh, that's a crack.
It
That's
says,
a crack.
I don't know, it's on close to 20.
That was definitely 20.
17.
That's a hit.
19
Die 4,
plus
add
2.
5.
9.
Okay.
I like that. D4. Man.
Ooh, that.
Ellis misses. And you notice this thing crumples,
Fine.
and as it crumples over, the rod
Jacob.
falls, hits the ground, and shatters.
No, I wanted
Wow,
that.
that was.
Okay.
Ugh.
So,
That's a bummer.
That's not good.
Nope. It's not.
Oh.
What? Why
Okay.
is it
What
bad?
are we making saving throws
So,
for?
yep. So, everybody.
Oh, including
Clap your hands.
Yep. Yeah, you're at the doorway.
Oh, I'm so glad I only thought of that.
Everybody within 50 feet in this area,
Saving
they
throw
are
for what?
outside. So, everybody has to make a saving throw versus petrification.
There's
So,
a lot of petrification tonight.
You can shield dodge, even though you're
Okay.
slowed. You can still dodge.
Kid's eating.
So I'm
Dodge as far as
Dodge as far as no damage.
Okay.
Jump.
So
I still have to do.
But even if I make the saving throw versus petrification that everyone else has to make, or
yes, everybody.
Okay.
You two get special saves because you get to dodge completely. Okay. You get to shield dodge. So
Okay.
if you make this petrification save, you're going to take either half or quartered,
okay,
depending on what your second saving throw is.
okay.
Okay.
I'm petrified that way.
Okay.
So I'm making both versus petrification, or
You're
one
making
versus
just
spells?
one versus petrification for starters.
Okay,
We have to be
Okay.
under,
You
right?
have to be over.
You have to be
Oh, good!
I failed.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I was
you're
waiting.
either going to take
Full or half.
full or half.
one.
You are going to take full or half.
I got a
So
20.
what do I?
So the rest. Okay. So now make a regular roll versus petrification.
Both of them? 9, 15.
I made.
One.
I made.
Kicks didn't make it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll start there. You made
Yes.
10.
So half of 10, or that's,
that is
that
half.
was half.
That was half.
Oh gosh.
I'm down 9.
Woohoo!
Okay. Soren
Made.
made 12. He's down to 13.
It's a good day to be with Soren.
Oh gosh.
Down from 61 to 13.
Or made 11.
This is a bummer.
I'm down to 52.
Yep.
Um, tell us.
My gosh, she is so entertained by the dice. I apologize to everyone. I am obsessed with cats.
Tell us failed.
Clearly.
Dallas failed. Uh-oh.
You just bury it right here.
20.
Dang it.
Is 20 the max?
No.
Oh.
Oh, that's good to know. That's the main.
Kicks.
Missed.
He failed.
Yeah. Minus 37.
21.
Minus 38. Okay.
You're down 16. Okay. EE.
Oh,
Did you make her?
duh. Missed.
400.
Your
21.
room done?
21.
I didn't see any pictures.
I can't get your texts because you turned my phone off.
Oh, have Stacy check.
She's asleep.
Oh, well, guess you'll have to wait till tomorrow morning.
Paris.
She made.
21.
Is your room done?
Does she have a brooch of shielding?
I'll unlock it, and then I
I
want
thought
to see pictures.
somebody had a brooch of shielding.
Litter box, too?
Don't. That's
I'll
not
do
that.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Just a ring of protection.
John,
And bracers,
Yeah.
but
that goes in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
the cat?
Oh, not the cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Not the cat.
Okay. 13. Paris. She's down to 6.
Kitty is so cute.
Skatey.
She did not make it.
She did not make it.
Skatey's dead?
Not yet.
13 as well.
Minus 13.
You're down to 13. Or 32.
I'm down to 13. Okay.
You're down to
I was
32.
gonna say, whoa.
And because Neb walked into the room,
Oh, Neb's dead.
Dang it, Neb.
say dang it Neb, say dang it Jeff. He's the one who said he walked into the
Dang
room.
it, Jeff.
He made though.
Oh. Got the right stick.
He
Would
still
never
takes
live it.
30 of damage. Oh,
Yeah.
dead.
You made it.
He would never let us live it down.
Takes 8.
I want to live through that tomorrow. Just
Down
like
to
complaining
1.
from Nick.
Nope, he's down to 11. Okay,
It's not terrible.
that's everybody. Okay, so
Oh my
at any
gosh.
rate, like I said, the rod itself, like I said, hits the ground, was completely glowing while it was attacking you, shatters into a million
If
pieces.
only the fastest of us weren't so slow, or weren't slowed, somebody might have been able to catch it.
Yeah. That'd
Well,
be
did it
cool.
fall in slow motion?
No, we're slow
we
mo.
were
The
slow.
entire
Wow.
room
Maybe
isn't.
it fell in slow motion too, but Skeet
How would you
and everyone
know?
else were at the door.
Someone
Just
tries
see
to
it,
touch
like,
it and they die.
Because
instantly.
Jeff was right behind the thing, he could have.
No, I'm saying,
Caught
like,
it.
how do we know?
Was
to
I
touch
hiding
it?
in shadows, by the
That's
way?
fair.
No.
But still.
And it wouldn't have mattered anyway. It's
Like,
not
if I think
compound.
a-
There's no
a
olfactory
rod,
planes. So
bright
hiding in
rod,
shadows
the,
wouldn't have helped anyway.
The stone thing is.
Dang, that
you
sucks.
Always,
Yeah.
you always catch
Yep.
bright rods.
Ugh.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Go back to town, heal.
Weep.
Is there anything else in
Hey,
There's
there?
still a door that we
Hang
haven't
our
checked
heads
out.
down.
You do see that there is a pedestal that the
Statues.
statue is on. It's actually was what's called a stone golem.
Ooh,
Nice.
stone
Is that
golem.
another monster?
And
Yes.
Do we have any idea of the rod that it was carrying?
No.
What it was?
No.
Okay.
No.
Probably never will. Great.
It wasn't a specific. It was specific to the adventure,
Oh,
not
okay.
anything. It's designed that when you actually hit it,
Oh, the statue is a
when
stone
you
golem.
kill it, yeah, the statue is
Not
what's
the
called a stone
pedestal.
golem, not the pedestal.
Okay, because I thought you were saying we
The
just
rock-
killed the statue and we had another.
No,
Like,
the rod itself was just part of the adventure. So
Okay.
the moment that that it dies, the rod hits the ground, shatters, and causes 3d10 damage. Technically, it doesn't even give you a save, but I gave everybody a save
Thanks for giving us the
because
save.
that's
That's just the good DM then.
Thanks,
max
boss.
of
Yep.
30.
That's much better.
Wow.
The merciful DM.
Thank goodness we have a merciful TM.
Anything else of?
And along the walls or
Remember the
anything?
you
raid.
don't see nope.
So nothing.
No, I mean you see
No
more
hidden
motifs and
doors.
stuff that are drawn around, but that's about it.
There was another door in the other room.
Yes, there was.
Check for trap doors or anything or secret doors in here.
Okay.
Underneath the pedestal or where the pedestal was.
So on the back part of the pedestal,
Oh,
you
geez.
find what appears to be a opening.
What?
Okay.
We never find doors. Usually
Jacob
you just
is
shake dice.
going to check for traps on the little door.
What's your
Reach
percent?
inside, lose a hand.
Check for
Take it for the
traps.
next you wish.
Wait, what am I looking
Scorpion
for?
King
Yeah.
or the monk.
Oh,
Detect
fine.
traps.
40%.
Okay, you do not find any.
Okay.
The,
Is the door locked
The
or?
original, yeah.
It
What
is.
is it?
It appears that you're going to have to.
When they
unlock
get to
some
the-
sort of
when
mechanism.
they get to
Okay.
Do you put the pick
Can I
in?
try to unlock it?
Sure.
Is that a scorpion?
Percent.
Open locks is 52%.
Click.
Okay. I'm gonna
temple.
You're the
open it
best locker that we have.
slowly.
Okay.
Oh, what's it?
So you open
Pyramid.
it up,
That's their.
And
the
inside you
guide
see
or
what
whatever
appears to be
goes
like a
and
little coffer,
Sticks his hand in a.
probably about
In
Get
like
big.
Coffer's
something
like
to
what?
try
Like
What
and
is a
for coins?
coffer?
almost like a
again?
little
I
almost
forget
like a little
what
chest.
Okay.
About you
It's like his.
Anything else that I can see around it or anything attached to it?
No.
I'm gonna slowly pull it out
Okay.
and put it on
Probably
the
like
ground.
that one of the
Okay.
characters.
Check the.
It was the
Coffer,
guy who
is it locked,
resurrected
or-
No, it is not locked.
I forget.
I'm gonna check for traps on that.
Okay.
Who became his slave?
Well, you guys are paranoid. You don't
Well,
find any traps.
Yeah, we're paranoid.
Or
I'm
it
gonna
was
go
either
ahead
that or he
and
got,
open
like,
it
was
slowly.
Like scarab beetles or something.
Yeah, probably something like that.
You find inside
Yeah.
what appears to be 2 gems, each worth 1,000.
Nice.
Whoa.
Toy. Smart.
Okay.
Noise.
Smart.
You find a brooch. Appears to have all sorts of like different pearls
Uh-huh.
around it. Okay, some of which appear more dull than others.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me
Interesting.
that.
More dull
Give me
than
that
others. I
pearl
don't know.
brooch.
I just think pearl brooch.
Yeah.
And then you also find inside a ring
Please
and what
no
appears
one
to be
pulling
3 potion bottles.
Ooh.
Please
wanna
no
test
one
those
pulling
potion
that when,
bottles?
Put the ring on.
Are we able to tell what any of them have inside?
The potion bottles? No.
Okay,
What?
You'd have to test them.
Yeah.
got it. Just wanted to be sure if it was like something for
Legend.
healing
Do
that
we
we
know if-
recognize.
Are they all the same?
They don't appear to be. They're like different.
Okay.
They're like
Shades.
different colors, shades,
Alright.
and so forth.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
The golem had a ring. Precious.
Nice.
So nothing else? No other secret doors?
No.
Okay.
I already found one.
So
Elevators.
make
Dumb waiters.
so
Secret
Escalators.
stone
Cats.
that we can swing a hammer through?
If there is a cat, Ilya's adopting it.
make. What do you guys think? Make camp here for the night and move forward next time.
Sounds good to me.
Probably. I mean,
You
there's
guys
a
want
whole
to stop
other
here?
door.
Can't necessarily camp
Well,
at this point.
It's
Hey,
fine.
Soren can keep watch.
Yeah.
I did my best. It's not like I
worked
fell
out so well
asleep.
before.
So with
And I
only
did
one
get
point of
everyone's
entry in that
attention.
room, it's not like we can't. Okay, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I
You don't get
screamed and got
random
everyone's
camps.
attention.
This is not like a computer game where you get to just stop and
Safe
rest
here.
and
Save point.
so forth.
Well, I'm not talking about not like necessarily like a true rest.
Did we
but,
find?
like, just,
don't we
like,
have like a cassette tape
kind
and we
of
can record our
huddle
progress
up
on
kind
it?
of deal?
You can,
This isn't Resident Evil.
I'm sorry?
This isn't Resident Evil.
No.
No.
We don't have a cassette tape. We can just record our progress on.
No.
I say this having
It's
never
like
played
loaded
Resident
back.
Evil.
It's Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, man.
What's Metal Gear Solid's logic?
Your cassette.
Is it cassette tapes for that? I thought it was the same thing for Resident Evil. Okay. I've never played either game, so I'm going off of like what I know.
So.
Okay.
the-
You gonna test any of them, or are you just gonna?
I think
What
What?
colors were they?
The potions?
They're just different
No,
colors.
just-
Different colors.
Non.
How would we test the potions by actually like?
You just take a sip.
I feel like that's a bad idea. Here, it's poison. Just take a sip and find out.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it might be good, but it might be horrible.
Okay.
Maybe we could smell it.
Then just mark. All right. So then just mark on the sheet.
Mhm.
We'll determine them after.
Yep, I got him.
One is gaseous form.
Ooh.
So in other words, we don't take a sip. We just let it out.
No.
Okay.
That's what you usually do with gaseous forms.
No. It allows you to turn
Slap out.
gaseous.
Oh,
Oh.
that's kind of cool.
Yep.
Okay.
One is superheroism.
What?
It's a drug
For fighters only. It's basically is almost like a drug. For fighters and
Steroids.
fighter subclasses only,
Yeah.
basically allows you. It's like Popeye spinach if you think of it that way.
Steroids.
Steroids.
What was
Yeah.
the name of that? What was that show with
And it's
the
only for
corrupt
male
superheroes?
warriors.
The Boys?
The Boys, yeah. It's just like The Boys.
I haven't actually
The
seen
juice. What's the juice that they
Seen it.
take?
it. I haven't
What?
seen it yet. The
The
Boys.
Boys.
Orange.
And the last one is
Compound
speed.
Yes, that's it.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh
Basically.
God.
So what it does.
So it's a drug.
Yeah, kind of, sort
The
of.
TV
So,
five
so you
hours.
experience
Amphetamines.
you experience what slow is, which means that you get
Did you see
you
that?
know
Jeff?
basically take
You
whatever
watch
your
all-
actions are, divide them in half.
It's good
shit.
Speed does the exact opposite, so it actually doubles it.
Craziest.
So instead of going 3 every 2, now you get 3 every 1
Nice. I like
at
that.
the end.
That
Okay?
sounds like a
Now,
great
the
drug.
only downside is that because of its effects, you also age a year. Because it speeds up your metabolism that much.
Nice.
Oh my
Wow.
That's pretty
gosh!
cool.
That happens.
Yeah. So
Is it-
for
is
like
there-
elves and stuff, it's
It's
who
nothing.
cares? But for
a
a human,
that's
What about
for a
kicks?
half orc, for a half orc,
Oh.
that's a risk because obviously half orcs don't live as long.
Is there any creatures that have that like magic capability?
I mean, there's a spell which is called haste,
Oh, okay.
which also
does that?
does that.
It also
cool.
speeds up
That's
your
in
aging.
magic,
and
isn't
everything.
Also
it?
speeds up.
Once you
Yes.
battle
Haste.
first round.
Now haste is area of effect as well.
Oh, nice.
So that
Okay,
could
just
be-
like slow is.
That could
What kind
be,
of level is that? Do you remember?
You have
That
to
could
be,
be-
you have to be
Did our
fifth, so you can cast it. It's a third
Did
level
our
spell.
aging just slow down?
What's that? 4
I'm
times
sorry?
per turn?
Did our aging slow down during that?
No,
So we get all the negatives, but none of the benefits?
that's right.
I hate this!
I'd like to use
Okay.
it to get 4 attacks in one round.
You can. And the ring is a ring of free action.
Oh, cool. That sounds neat.
Okay, so it makes you immune to paralyzations, whole person, anything that is debilitating.
That's awesome.
Slow,
Nice.
you be And you can actually, if you have, it doesn't allow you to breathe underwater,
Okay.
but it does allow you normal movement underwater. So
You
if you
just
think
hold
about
your
if you're at the
breath
bottom of the pool and you try moving, you know how slow you actually move?
Yeah.
This actually allows you to move at
So in
normal
other
rate.
words, we need that ring and gillyweed.
Yes.
Yes.
To Harry Potter!
Aquaman.
Okay.
So
The deep.
we need to, just by chance, we're about to run out of there, and I see the thing sitting on the pedestal and remembered. We need to make sure that we're checking every single room, secret stuff, secret doors, whatever,
Yeah.
because that's a lot of stuff that we would have,
Oh yeah, I hear you.
almost like feeding a steak to a manicore. And pulling fleece.
Endless steaks
Endless steak,
That's
yeah.
fair.
of
Yeah.
food.
I agree.
basket.
All right. But we will stop right there. It's 9 o'clock. So thank you, everybody, for joining. We hope you enjoyed everything tonight. We will be on in 2 weeks, obviously. On Thursday night, if you tune in to the Lord Kazumba channel, you will see the continuation of Michael Baton is Missing.
Oh, that went quickly.
And there is no Gavin for next Sunday. It may happen next Monday instead. Jay is still determining what he wishes to do. Sorry, we that are Eagle fans, they play Sunday night,
Sunday night.
and so we're not going to do our Gavin show Sunday night. So, okay?
Nerds.
Let's go. Eagles.
Hope you all
Beat the
have
Good
Falcons.
night,
an
everybody.
enjoyable evening. Have a great night.
Bye.
You rating?
He rated.
Yeah, they're rating.
Rating!